Borneo, I
Leave
guess.
Doctor Who alone for one fucking session and
Yeah,
stuff
well,
blows up.
please, because when you're around, somehow Doctor Who is not blowing shit up.
Because I don't let him. Why didn't you stop
You
him?
try. I mean, it needed to happen. We had to get out of there. We blew up the cage. We tortured some people. Kind of the normal shit we do. It sounds horrifying when you say it out loud, though.
The fact that it's normal.
Yeah, way too normal, considering. But we got out of there. We're in fucking, what, Ohio or Oklahoma now? Found some crazy-ass cult.
Yes, good old Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
Take me home, good old Oklahoma. Previously last week on Cogni, the investigators arrived in small-town Bingham, Oklahoma, and began investigating rumors of a Cult of Yig forming up. After chasing down leads at the blacksmiths, the trio attended Mass at the Church of Jesus Christ the Redeemer. Witnessing an odd sermon, the players watched as the congregation slowly filters out, and y'all are invited on a pilgrimage to prove your faith by Revered Kornfield himself.
Oh, yeah. How many people are going on this pilgrimage with us?
Looking around, there's it's like the end of church, like everyone's kind of leaving slowly, kind of chit-chatting, and like most Mass, preacher's immediately swamped after by his congregation, people asking him questions, and you can tell he's like diplomatically handling the situation, but moseys on over to you guys, your party, and specifically asks you, Jonathan, and you as well, Professor Amber. Some new faces here in town I'm happy to see, and happy you could make it to my flock. Did you appreciate the summon today?
I was not paying attention.
Yes, Reverend. Oh, I'm slipping into your accent. I apologize. Yes, Reverend. Quite enlightening. No doubt.
Well, I understand that the powers of Jesus can be frightening and confusing. To see and witness firsthand the healing of the sick before your very eyes can question what you know and believe, but I can assure you that the powers of Jesus are quite strong, and if you believe in him, he can save your soul.
Yes.
I'm
Jesus,
sorry,
of
I'm
course.
agnostic.
How?
How can you be agnostic after witnessing a miracle firsthand?
Because I believe in science.
Well,
And a bit of the occult.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about the occult. Believe in Jesus and his healing powers.
Isn't that just a cult itself? Just reskinned?
I do not appreciate the insinuation of Jesus shedding his skin.
Yes, of course. Nothing snake-like at all about your Jesus fellow. Either case, we didn't come here to insult you. We see you're taking a little field trip off into the woods. You wouldn't mind if we accompanied you?
Well, I think that would be important, especially for this one, the unbeliever.
Yeah, call me what you want. It's not going to change my opinion.
Well, we'll see. I tell you, after the pilgrimage, you will believe in the sanctity of the Redeemer himself.
And I'm more into snakes.
Raises an eyebrow at that. Well,
She's gonna reach into her pocket and pull out her little corn snake and hold it.
A beautiful specimen. May I hold him? And he holds out his hand.
I'm gonna see if that's okay with the snake. What's his opinion of the good pastor?
He arcs up in a S shape and then looks at you and then looks at the Reverend Kornfield, then back at you and gives you a little perceptible nod.
I'm gonna kind of gently hand him over.
Very gingerly. Reverend takes the corn snake, lifts it up, passes it around his neck, back into his other hand, hands it back over to you. Very friendly specimen you have there, I dare say. I've never seen any kind of snake like this. This ain't from around these parts, is it?
No, I got him from a giant snake pit.
Hallelujah. Praise be the mysterious workings of Jesus Christ.
No. She's gonna, like, open her coat a bit to, like, reveal the other snake she has under there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, save me. Oh, protect me, Holy Spirit. Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah, Jonathan's gonna kick Amber a little bit. Kind of like mention, like, tone it the fuck down. Let's leave some of the cards inside of our vest.
It's not like he cares. He believes in the good Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I kind of like whispered to her, I got so much shit to tell you. Hold on.
At this point, a really round fellow, I'm talking portly as a pig, waddles up, and he's kind of sweating visibly, a little pink. Oh, Reverend, these folks here bothering you at all? Well, no. Please don't stand back, Sheriff. These are good folk. They'll be attending the pilgrimage with us later in this evening. All right, understood. I just wanted to make sure they weren't giving you no trouble, Reverend. You let me know. I understand that a lot of these people, these dissenters, fresh, some of the townsfolk here have been giving you a hard time. You just let me know you got any problem. Come now, Reverend. That won't be necessary.
Sheriff, we haven't had the opportunity to meet. Jonathan Greaves. I put my hand out.
He squints at you, squints down at your hand, and then a sweaty hand grabs yours. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to you going on us with our pilgrimage. It's a good test of face. I'll know I can trust you after we do it.
Amber's gonna walk up behind Jonathan, kind of sheepishly reach out her hand. She's very disgusted with the idea, but
yes.
like, hi,
Also,
Professor Amber Antoine.
Takes your hand, shakes it, gives you not quite a sweaty handshake, but it's still pretty clammy.
What a very sweaty hand you have there, sir.
Hey, it's down here in the south. It's the weather.
Yes, indeed. The weather.
Look, all right,
Anyways.
I wanted to make sure you weren't suspicious, all right, about your own business. Now back with the Reverend here. Yeah, have a good day.
Sure, you too, sir.
You have a good day now too, Reverend. Now, you two. The pilgrimage is going to be held without any food or water, and it'll take us a while to get out there. It will be a test of your commitment to Jesus. Are you prepared?
Well, seeing as how I have no commitment to Jesus, I'll be bringing myself a Gatorade and some peanut butter crackers.
Yes.
Do what you will, though, Reverend.
Yeah, Jonathan pats down his pockets and to make sure he still has the sandwich he packed and his flute and all the water. His
Yeah, you
water
got it
bottle.
all.
He's like, yes, of course. I'll happily come with you on your expedition. No food, no problem.
And at this point, after he's done, he's pretty convinced that you guys are on board. You're going to join the pilgrimage, and it's a party shaping up of about 6 people. You see that two of the people are, yes men. They're a bit of standbys for Revered Kornfield. But there are 4 more, along with you two, that will be new pilgrims to be attending, testing their faith. And as he goes into the details about the wonders of the pilgrimage and how good it'll be to prove your faith.
How long before we leave out for the test of faith?
The church
believe the good
erupts in
Reverend
fire
is on
behind
fire.
you.
Oh, God. That's what I thought I heard.
Oh, yes, one of the miracles of Jesus. I'll be over here.
I'm sorry, I missed your question about the pilgrimage, Professor Amber.
What time? Like, how long do we have until the pilgrimage?
You figured that they were going to take like a couple hours to gather everyone that was going to attend on the pilgrimage with your party. See if there was anyone else that they could gather together in the pilgrimage. But
Then the church lit on fire.
yeah, but as everyone was streaming out of the mass and everyone was kind of congregating around Revered Kornfield and planning for this expedition, someone firebombs the church, and you guys look over and just The complete thing, the thing is blown outwards. His facade is completely shattered, and it is on fire. A thick column of black smoke rising up.
Jonathan elbows Doctor, the good doctor, and says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Hey, man, it wasn't me this time.
I think it was.
Hard to believe. The one time you didn't blow up the church.
All right, let me roll.
Well, seeing as how there is no way we're putting that out with our current tools, I'm going to be over here if you need me. I'm going to be, just over here. And she's going to look for some fruit in a general quiet place so she can start making a anti-venom for the spider stuff she found. And trying to see if she could, like, cross-engineer it with, like, some of her snakes.
Interesting. All right, give me a spot hidden check, and then give me a, I believe that would be a chemistry roll or a biology roll. Jonathan, is there anything you're doing as you're watching this building, this church, erupt in flames behind you?
Oh my god. Jonathan's checking his pocket real quick to make sure he still has his keys. He didn't leave them in the church.
No, you got them.
Shoo!
But at this point, there is like a bucket brigade forming up.
I guess I'd like to make a perception check. Can I see what the hell's going on here?
Give me a spot hidden
does it
check.
look like, oh my god. Yeah, does it look like something? Who's blowing
So
up
my
the
spot
church?
hidden was a critical success.
Wow!
My
So-
chemistry isn't rolling, but my biology was a success as well, so.
You're able to find all the reagents you need. You find some fresh fruit. You find some of the alkaloid grasses that you knew you would need in the manufacturing of your anti-venom. Go ahead. How many Lang spider vials of poison do you have?
Let me check.
Just an unlimited number. All of them.
Hard success,
I
huh?
succeeded on my search as well.
You see a young man, teenager really, just on the cusp of becoming a boy in his 20s, come out from the back of the church and start, doing the run walk over in your direction.
I think I'd like to intercept him before he gets all the way over to the rest of the congregation.
Yeah, he's about to walk by you, and you kind of like step in front of his path.
Yeah, I'd like to grab his arm, kind of pull him off to the side a little bit.
Hey, man, what the fuck you want? What are you doing?
Oh, is that your handiwork then, there, son?
I don't know nothing about that, all right? And he's gonna try and like walk past you, but he's like still a pretty skinny kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull harder on his arm, kind of squeeze as
Oh,
hard as Jonathan
all right,
can.
all
Which,
right.
frankly, I appreciate you giving me that, but honestly, Jonathan doesn't squeeze that hard.
Alright, so as far as Lang spider venom, I got 12, and I finally got my chemistry roll into 38, so that's a success too. So success for both the chemistry and biology, and the critical success for the spot hidden.
All right. All right, so you get all the reagents you need. You're able to spot them out, gather them up, and I'll say that you use 2 of the Lang spider venoms, but you're able to successfully create 4 anti-venoms.
Coolio.
Hell yeah. While that's going on, I want to question the kid. Like, I know this was you. I know you did this. Why? What gives?
All right. I did it. All right, you got me. God damn it.
You
Just
could've
don't
heard
tell
someone in
anybody,
there.
all right?
You could have heard someone in there.
Look, I waited for everyone to get out of the church. Look, the Reverend's the one who's hurting people, all right? You should have seen what he did to my wife.
What do you do to your wife? You skinny, young, married teenage boy.
Hey, look, we got married a little bit sooner back in the day, all right? We didn't live that long, so we had to make life the most out of it, all right?
Fair enough. I'm not questioning this. That's fine. Love is love.
All right, come with me. Come this way.
Okay. I kind of wink at Amber very poorly with both eyes. As
Yes.
I wander off.
Okay, you blink at Amber as she is working on her chemistry, engineering antivenoms.
Do I
and it's-
just, get to renew my venoms from my snakes currently?
I'll say you do have enough time while Jonathan is on a little bit of an errand with Gregory Shaw, the would-be arsonist, perhaps, could be. Give me 3 separate biology rolls. We'll say you're working with your snake pals here, so the consequences of failure won't be too steep.
1 hard success, 1 regular success, and 1 failure.
All right. For the hard success, roll a d4, and for the success, we'll say that is 1 vial, and then 4 more, so 5 vials of snake venom. And that'll be
for which snakes?
Oh yeah. I'll let you choose.
I have like 5 total snakes. Oh yeah, the 3. Okay, cool.
I'll let you mix and match.
Fun. Cool.
And then Jonathan and Gregory Shaw will make their way back to Gregory Shaw's residence.
Yes. Quickly, Shaw. I'm not a fan of these Jesus freaks any more than you. Exactly what necessitated you burning this place down?
Look, all right, hey, just come on back, I'll show you. And about halfway back, maybe like you guys are on the same street as the church, a young woman comes up to you and starts talking to Gregory, and he shushes her, and he's like, hey, come on. We don't know this guy yet, all right? He might not be on our side. He might be one of them believers. Well, he don't seem like a believer to me. He seems all right. No, shoot, quiet. Come on, we don't know if we can trust him. Come on, we're gonna show him.
Show me what?
My wife.
You can believe in me.
I'm gonna show you my wife, Peggy. Are you wondering why I didn't know my wife's name?
No. Now that you mentioned it.
Nope, you're not allowed to question that. And you guys, like, arrive at the Shaw residence.
Okay.
You can tell that he's taking a moment to steel himself. You guys pause at the door. He, like, raises his hand and puts his hand on the doorknob, but pauses and takes a breath before going in.
Nothing to it but to do it, Shaw.
Ain't that the truth?
That's nice music.
That's beautiful.
You come in and you find a very well-kept home. The fire's going. This very beautiful young woman, probably about 19, is at the kitchen, cutting up some good food.
Okay.
Honey, I'm home. I brought some guests here. This here is, sorry, I didn't catch your name. John, was it?
Yes, Jonathan.
Hey, this here's Jonathan. He's one of the new arrivals in town, looking at Revered Kornfield and what he's got to say over there at the church. And at that, Peggy turns around. She's like, oh, nice to meet you. My name's Peggy Shaw. It's lovely to finally meet some new people. My husband here, Gregory, hasn't been allowing me out of the house and see nobody. And you notice, Jonathan, that she is very pregnant.
Ooh. Ma'am, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. It's
so very hard not to slip into this southern accent. I apologize.
Oh, stop it. I understand. It's a common problem we got down here. You know, some people that come down here leave with a southern accent after a couple days.
I can believe it. Anyways, congratulations. When are you expecting, ma'am?
Oh, I'll probably be due in a few weeks. I had my previous ones only a couple months after the Reverend healed me. But Gregory, you tell him, all right? Tell him how we were having trouble conceiving. And he flushes at that and gets like real beet red almost. He's like, well, it's true. me and Peggy here weren't able to have a child, and so we sought out the help from the Reverend, and he put his hands on her on the belly, and it was right after that we were able to conceive, and, well, Peggy, why don't you show them our children?
How many children does he have?
And at this point, she, like, brightens up and then quickly, like, runs back to the stove, bends down underneath the stove, and pulls out this tray of sand beneath the oven. And
Jonathan reaches into his hand, kind of readies his pistol.
underneath the oven, you see a tray of sand filled with eggs. I'm so proud of them. I had this one first, and these other two came out, about a 2-3 months apart, Gregory? Yeah, I reckon about that. Yeah, about 2 months later, and I've had 3 healthy eggs, and I expect them to hatch in a moment now. Got a 4th one in the bun in the oven right now.
Ma'am, you are aware that humans don't often give birth to eggs, yes?
And praise be to Jesus above. The Reverend really works in mysterious ways.
Yes. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Beautiful family. My apologies. Let me not judge your family. Mr. Shaw, I think I've seen enough. Ma'am, it's a
Hey,
pleasure.
you come back soon now, you hear? And if you need any dinner, I'll have enough for all of us.
Please. That sounds wonderful. Maybe.
Omelets.
Someday. Of course. Of course.
Well, you, Gregory Shaw and Susie Schoenbaum make your way out of the house, and he turns to you and says, "Hey, you understand why I don't trust that son of a bitch Reverend after what he did to my wife?"
Is he fucking her with snakes? What is happening here, sir?
Hey, I don't appreciate that insinuation, all right?
My apologies. I apologize for insinuating that the good Reverend knocked up your wife with snakes.
He didn't. No, it was Jesus Christ. No, it wasn't. All right. Look, I don't like what I saw. I don't like what happened to my wife. There's got to be a way for us to fix it and bring her back and heal her.
Right. Those snakes, they will be giving birth shortly. Are you sure that you're ready for whatever is going to come out of those?
Well, maybe there'll be little babies inside the eggs, man. They're about baby-sized.
Little babies inside the eggs.
Hey, look, are you a biologist? Do you know biology?
I am not a biologist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even very good at playing the flute. I'm rich, or at least I once was. So, fair enough. You know what? Hope springs eternal.
Look, all right,
no, that's fine. Mr. Shaw, it's none of my business. I don't care what you do with your creepy snake babies. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with me. I'm afraid I must be going. Good luck with the whole
Stop, hold on.
snake thing.
This was the only way I knew to get the Reverend out of town. Maybe if we got his church, we destroyed his church, he would take us following elsewhere, but I don't know. The divisions between the city are so deep now, I don't know. I don't know if there's any way. Here, do me a favor. Come to the blacksmith's house. Tonight, there's supposed to be a true sermon where we actually worship the real word of Jesus, not this abomination that Satan's brought us.
Raptor Jesus?
Yeah,
What?
it's Buff Jesus.
No, Black Jesus. True Jesus.
Oh,
Who
yes,
are you talking about?
Sorry. My apologies. What am I thinking? Obviously. Yes. Good old Black Jesus. Yes. I'll consider it. Thank you very much. Jonathan gets the fuck out of there and runs back to where Amber is.
Bro,
Yeah.
is she a turtle?
She might be a turtle. Yeah, I tell Amber all about the turtles and the eggs, and I explained to her the Reverend and the snake talking, since clearly Amber was sleeping during our the briefing before we headed out here to Oklahoma. I explained to her how
that near-death experience just sapped the energy right out of me.
Yeah, she was very tired. So I explained to her how in the briefing they explained that the cultist, that when you slow down his talk, it sounds like there's some weird subliminal snake stuff going on. And After explaining this, I explained the whole meeting and how we're going to go off to the snake into the woods to hopefully get some reconnaissance. And because the good doctor seems very insistent that he would like to go on this walkabout, but that we do have an appointment later on in the evening with the discontents in town, who might be able to help us out if things break badly.
It's a lot of information to just lay down
Yeah,
on a person.
I just, like, for fucking 30 minutes, I'm just, like, non-stop talking.
I was gonna, like, hand Jonathan some water and just be like, breathe.
Yes, I think that's everything.
Well, you definitely did bring back a...
Oh, and my manservant Samuel is here. Samuel, say hi.
Hello, sir. Hello, miss.
Hello. Good man, Samuel. Yes, I almost forgot.
He won't betray you like the last guy, will he?
He best not. I've explained to him exactly what will happen to him should he behave as his predecessor did.
Wouldn't dream of it, sir.
Just make sure that you don't dream at all.
Is he trained with firearms?
Good question. Samuel, you ever fired a weapon?
Well, sir, I was a veteran of the First and Second World Wars.
Fair enough. More information than I really wanted to know.
Was he
yes.
Vietnam?
I was in North Africa. My first deployment is...
Yes.
He's gonna hand Samuel a little Tommy gun.
Thank you. Oh, I haven't seen one of these since I was a riot breaker for the Pinkertons.
Oh, yes, very Samuel.
He's been very experienced. Now, back in the corner, see, it's time for you to be seen, not heard.
Oh, dang. I like Samuel.
I like Samuel too, but don't tell him that. Go to his head.
Yes. Samuel, he hates you.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, as long as he doesn't do anything that would put us in immediate or any near future danger, he's fine with me.
Thank you, Samuel. Pleasure.
I just finished making more venoms, so that's great.
That's fantastic. I have a feeling I might need some of that anti-venom by the time we're done with these snake worshippers anyway, sir.
Alright, so my current inventory is 10 lung spider venoms, 8 vials of acid, 3 assorted anti-venoms per snake, 4 lung spider anti-venoms, 2 corn snake venoms, and 3 assorted paralysis venoms. And some fruit.
God, Black Widow has arrived. Russian super soldier is here for communism.
It might be a good idea to, like, milk a Black Widow, though.
Oh, God, I'm giving her ideas. Sir, I heard a rumor. George Henson had an accident at the lumberyard. Kornfield convinced everyone that George would have died without his intervention. Perhaps he should have died, but, oh, yes, according to Peggy, George doesn't share her bed anymore.
Curious. Thank you, Samuel. You know what? Perhaps I've been too hard on you. You are earning my trust here. Thank you for the information.
Gives you a low bow.
I high-five him.
Gives you a high five. It's pretty ginger, though.
That's fair. Don't break anything, Samuel.
Is Samuel, like, weak-looking?
Yes, he's very frail. He's got the tramp look, very Charlie Chaplin-esque.
Samuel, you gotta get some gains. You can't be out here looking all weak.
Oh, well, you know, madame, it's just a bit of a facade, really. And he, like, rips his shirt open, and he's cut. He's got, like, a six-pack.
Samuel! Looking good! Jonathan takes a second look, and then a third.
Yes, it's important to do your daily regimen sit-ups and 100 push-ups every day.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Samuel, I obviously misjudged you. Carry on.
Yeah, do you see, like, all the luggage that he's pulling around for Jonathan? You're, like, notice for the first time.
The whole mansion.
Yeah, there's, like, a hat carrier. There's, like, 2 giant duffel bags.
Jonathan, why do you need all this stuff in the first place? Are you, like, changing outfits every hour?
This is all my clothing, actually. And, yes. At least every hour. I don't know how long we're going to be here, and I'm tired of roughing it. If we're staying in the States, I'm going to keep all of my clothing with me. Also, I may have been evicted from my apartment.
No, why?
I haven't paid rent in a long time. We've done a lot of missions for the Caduceus. Every time we come back and I talk about getting paid, all of a sudden we're back out of the country again. One has to wonder if there might be some ulterior motive on their part for keeping us on the move so much. I don't know about you, but I have not received a paycheck.
I meant to tell you, sir, that the Caduceus Foundation has handled all of your affairs. They've sent a lot of money to your creditors. I understand that you are in good standing. Once again, actually, what is your credit rating, Jonathan?
That's a good question. My credit rating is 40. So
raise that up to raise that to 60.
Yes, sir.
Just with your association with Caduceus grants you more resources than 40, and you may be doing that thing where you're leaning on the Caduceus Foundation a lot, like you're dropping that name a little bit too much, but
I just got a what did they get in the old timey days? I just got a fax. I just got a telegram. My apartment is mine again. I take it all back. Jonathan, keep the clothing though, just in case. I do like to change quite often. It's good to stay fresh.
Oh Jesus.
Yes, understood.
Aristocrats.
Yes. All right, snake lady. You insult my my obvious fashion sense.
You would be a snake person too if you actually used what you got.
I use what I got. Look at these arms, and I kind of show my guns real quick.
Give me a performance check.
All right. Is there performance? No. Fuck.
Is there a flirt check? There should be a flirt skill.
There should be a flirt skill. All right, I have persuade. I've got sleight of hand. I have charm.
Charm.
Give me a
is the
charm.
closest we got to flirt.
Ow! It's not great.
Ah, you're not using it very well, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's been a while since Jonathan flirted with a woman.
As you flex and you try and like preen your feathers and peacock a little bit, yeah, Samuel
We're in the
just
same boat. Don't worry about it.
Samuel's
Amber
hair
winks
just
back, and it's horrifying.
yeah, you guys look awkward, and Samuel just looks fantastic next to you guys.
Some ripped 80-year-old man.
Samuel's just he's in an entirely different league.
Fucking jacked. Jonathan, put it away. It's intimidating. It's scaring the children.
I apologize, sir. Yes, absolutely. And he buttons up his shirt, but he's still popping out of it a little bit. All right, so anywhere you guys want to visit in town while we're here?
How much time do we have until the walkabout?
Right now, it's twilight hour. Dusk is turning into evening, and you'd say you got about an hour before the meeting at the blacksmith shop.
Okay, I want to look around, see if I can find some weed.
Yeah, all right. I'll go drug hunting too. I don't have anything in particular that I want.
I'm also gonna like keep my eye out for any random native animals.
Adopt into the menagerie.
You guys walk down the street, and it is dusty. You see a couple of cats, a couple of skinny dogs chasing each other, but it is bleak here. The dust is piling up on everything, and it gives everything a Blade Runner particulate look. Everything's orange.
So, if it's dusty, are there scorpions or lizards?
Give me a spot hidden check.
Oh, well, damn, Wookie.
Yeah, we should head to the railway while we're doing that. So it tells me it's like a bus station, right? There's got to be drugs over there.
All right.
It's where one finds drugs. From my experience.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm gonna like pat Jonathan and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for scorpions and lizards, and I'm blind." So.
Jonathan shrieks a little bit at the thought of a scorpion. Ah! No, thank you.
You guys walk over down the dusty streets, and you do notice a bunch of like little tiny scorpion tracks. And as
oh yeah, boy.
Oh shit.
No scorpions, though, as you guys make it to the railroad tracks, just as a train pulls away and dumps off another 150 pilgrims to Bingham, Oklahoma. They must have heard the Reverend's radio message.
Look, at least now I know the scorpions exist here. It's
Did
just
any of
finding
them-
them.
Are any of them wearing like sweatshirts and have their hands in their pockets, or or any of them? I don't know.
Suspicious looking?
Yeah,
They have like an overcoat and a hat. The brim of the hat's like pulled up.
yeah. Any canes? I don't know. Just any seedy looking elements. Fur
You look
jackets.
around and you see like this crowd of people, very humble. You can tell like a lot of these people, like they come from different backgrounds. You see like some are from the city, some are just from poor farms, like some of the surrounding farms.
Got any Amish?
No Amish people, unfortunately.
Of course.
They're taking their year off to go on a pilgrimage with some other religion.
Yes. Expanding their cultural horizons.
By joining a different cult.
Sort of.
No offense, Amish people, of course. For all the Amish
I
people
think the Amish
that
people would
listen
got
to this on YouTube.
You're really gonna offend our Amish following.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't lose any. I
They-
don't lose any listeners. All inclusive here, even Amish people.
Okay, first off, the Amish wouldn't even know. They don't use electricity.
Yeah,
She's making a
Wow,
good
that's
point.
a good
She's
point.
making a great point.
it's a good point. All right, fair enough. Fucking Amish.
Like that meme where the guy has like writing on there and he's like, those retarded kids would be really upset if they could read.
Jesus.
Precisely.
Yeah, but you see a couple Amish people look around confused, like, oh shit, we got off on the wrong stop. They sit back down, and as you look closer at their,
Do any of them look like they're selling drugs?
you look closer at their clothing, you're like, oh goodness gracious, that their clothing smells like skunk. Are these cannabis Amish people?
Ooh.
Oh, it's a whole nother breed.
Kind of like Meta Knights, but instead of metalworking and electricity, they deal in dispensary and cannabis.
We've been
Yeah.
farming the cannabis crop for its strong fibers since 1872.
Yes, sirs, before you leave.
I'm gonna buy some from
Yeah, what have you got on you?
Well,
How good's the kush?
I'm happy you ask. And he pulls out his backpack and it unfolds into that like multi-tiered display case. Well, we got some edibles here if you want to have some chocolates or perhaps, these here are 10 milligrams. But if you want to talk to God, your own particular God, not my God, of course, you'll probably want to eat these. This here, this is the shit that... it's the shit here that killed Herman Cain. You'll smoke this, you'll go straight to heaven.
Yes, I will take 3 of those.
All right, here you
That's-
go. That'll be
that's how we-
$3, please.
$3? Are you kidding me?
Well,
Amber, you hear this nonsense?
this is exceptionally...
bullshit.
what kind of scam are you trying to pull on me? $3.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
I've
I
never
apologize.
purchased marijuana before.
Look, I thought you were a couple city slickers. I didn't understand that you were... Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I tried to pull one over on you
Dr.
quick.
Who is taught us well.
Unacceptable.
All right, just a
I
dollar.
hand him a shiny. I hand him 2 shiny 50-cent pieces.
All right,
Be
I'm
ashamed of
sorry.
yourself,
Thank
good
you
sir.
very much. Happy to
Be
have your
ashamed of
business.
yourself. And
Here's
also
a free
thank-
joint. Yeah, I'll throw this in. I apologize.
Beautiful. Have fun.
How
Churning
much
butter.
do you have on you?
Good question. Samuel, you have the wallet, right? Pay the good man.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I want all of his weed.
Oh dear,
All of the smokable weed. And I'll
Huh?
take like some chocolates too. But I want the smoke.
understood, madame. Right away, I'll purchase those items roast haste. Hey,
Thank you.
all right. Well, it's gonna be more than 50 cents. Come on now, you got to give me at least
Excuse
20.
me.
Yeah, and they go into haggling.
$20. My God, I throw him another. I have Samuel throw him another 2 silver.
I'm gonna
$half
lay
dollars.
down the charm and be like, hey, It'd be cool if you gave it to me for free, though.
Start running your arm.
Give me
your
a
hand
charm
up
roll.
the Amish gentleman's arm.
I did.
Playing
It's an
with his
extreme
big beard.
success.
Wow.
Put on his fancy hat.
Um,
Gonna get like real close, you know, lay down the moves.
Jonathan, give me a credit rating roll, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Professor Amber, you go up to this poor Amish guy, and he immediately turns a pinkish pink, and he starts like pulling on his beard and like his hat, like straighten it a little bit. Oh my!
I cough and I'm like, caduceus, and works better.
Sir, we're actually out of money. I don't think. I
Push the
just
roll.
checked my other pocket. It seems like Caduceus gave me a fat stack before we had left for our mission. I forgot all about it. Here you are.
Yes. And I see that that the good doctor has joined us. Has kind of waken from his little nap. I'm like, Doctor, we're buying weed. Come on over.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
As you might expect.
I need
Okay,
my
but
morning weed after all.
Yes, we're just purchasing drugs.
does my charm at least give discount?
Oh
Or the
yeah.
fucking extreme
discount.
success.
I'm a
wiki?
doctor. I should automatically get discounts.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Samuel.
Yeah, but with that extreme success, this poor guy, he is befuddled, and he's like looking back over to his friends who are kind of like pointing and laughing and giggling at him, and he like turns back to you guys. All right, well, all right, here, just take it, and you know, here's my business card. You'll remember us in the future. I think, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. I mean, hey, Professor, I just, you know, you're pulling me over one on. Oh God, and he is just melting down into a puddle of sweat.
I assure you, it's worth your time.
So wait, what happened?
They were successfully able to cop a lot of bud.
If you had to give us a specific amount of,
More than one
Full
and less than
case.
4 million. Oh, fucking 440 pounds.
We'll say you
Of
guys
course.
have 16 ounces, 1 pound of weed.
alrighty,
Okay.
how are we dividing this?
Two.
I'm fine with Samuel carrying some of it. You can carry all of it for me. I don't.
I
really
need a
carry
decent
my own
amount.
things. I don't really carry my own things, so
When
feel
did
free
you
to
start
carry it
smoking
for me.
weed?
Oh, it's not for me. These people want to talk to God.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. And then I go to the drug dealer and like, do you have angel dust?
She took everything I had. I'm just a humble
I
Amish
just
pot
got out of
farmer.
everything.
Yeah,
Doc.
these are just pot farmers from Lancaster.
They're Amish
Oh.
pot dealers.
You know what? I probably have some cocaine because it's medicine. Nowadays. Okay. And I'm gonna pull out my I'm gonna dust it with some cocaine.
What?
Okay.
And like, they want to see God. They're gonna see God. So who are the people who plan to see God?
They're going on the expedition so that they can like find faith.
Yes, but that's tomorrow. First, we're actually heading to the blacksmith's house to meet with some of the malcontents in town.
Oh yeah, you missed a lot. The lady,
Oh,
she's turtle, she has babies,
right.
their eggs.
Yes, there's a woman who's giving birth to what appears to be
Turtles.
yeah, either turtle or perhaps more in character. She's giving birth to snake eggs. One or
Snake
the
eggs
other.
don't
We
stay
can't
in
really tell
sand.
which one's
That's
which.
what turtles do. If you put
Entirely
your egg
possible.
in sand, turtle.
Oh, right. No, rats. Exactly.
Snakes sit on their own eggs. They are the nest. Turtles out, they abandon them shits in the sand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and there is a lot of sand involved, which I did mention during my very long exposition.
How much time was involved again?
In either case, we have a few hours. Now that we got our weed, we were heading over to the to the
You
blacksmith's
guys make
house.
your way over to the blacksmith's house, and as you do so, the dusk, the sunset completely fades behind the horizon. A black night consumes the day.
Look, he just whipping out the didgeridoo soundtrack.
Yeah, right? We traveled over to, like, fucking Australia real quick.
G'day, mate.
Yes. It's the set of Survivor.
It's the ghost of Q.
Ooh, spooky Halloween.
Spooky good time, mate.
The Shonen Bomb
Another
home.
troop on the Bobby.
Built by Bill Schonenbaum's own hands, sits alongside a large barn that houses the forge, fuel, and various tools and metals. The door.
Sir, it's good to see you again.
The door's open. You guys walk in, and Bill nods to you as you enter. As you all walk in, you notice that there are some chairs, about 10 of them set up in a half semicircle. Some of them are taken. You guys filter in and take some chairs and wait
Never
for
seen
this.
this man in my life.
My name is Jonathan, and I'm an alcoholic. Oh, sorry.
Wrong meeting.
Wrong meeting. I apologize. It's been a while.
Doctor
been a
Who
long
in the
day.
right spot, though.
No.
It is a tradition to talk about your habits.
Hey.
Doctor, it's good that you made it.
Oh,
We
red.
have quite a few things to talk about here.
Oh, these poor souls. Here you go. Here's some liquor, and here's some weed. We don't believe. As a doctor, I have always made sure to make sure my patients are alcoholics, because that is the only way to get rid of the pain of one's lost one, somebody that has just gone through a broken relationship.
Real psychiatrist, our good doctor here.
Doctor, do you have an actual medical degree?
That as always has been the question.
What do you mean? I do my job. That's all that matters.
Oh no.
As you guys talk about the credentials of Doctor Who, the remaining people filter in, and Bill gets up, goes over, and closes the door. You notice that his wife is not around, and after a few moments of thinking, Jonathan, you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, is this... Oh yeah, this is that house where I saw the naked lady suntanning on top of the roof.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
Did we get the crust? The crust? I ordered.
Did you get the what you ordered?
Oh yeah, we
cross?
ordered a cross, didn't we?
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
The good doctor. I didn't fail though. We don't actually. I haven't noticed this, but the doctor is acting suspiciously. He's very intrigued in this cult. He may have listened to the recordings a little too closely during our during the briefing. But we haven't really caught on yet. I'm playing in that space.
No, you caught on. You just being a
In
dick.
character, I haven't understood it yet. No, Doctor. The Jonathan Greaves spends very little attention to the moods and the behaviors of his companions.
What would I need to even? Well, I guess I haven't witnessed any behavior myself, so I wouldn't know. I've kind of
No,
been
it's
out.
fine. Don't worry about it. Ah. The
But
crust.
you question the blacksmith. You question Bill, and you're like, hey man, you got that cross ready? And he walks over to the barn, and after a few seconds comes back. And he does have a very nice polished cross for you.
Well, thank you. This
Hands it over to
is
you.
amazing work.
Ooh.
And I gave him a $20 tip, even though I did pay like extra to get it done.
Is this like with inflation, without inflation?
Yeah, I'm aghast by how much money you've just spent on that.
On the simple
We
blacksmith.
spent 50. We spent like a whole $1 and got like a whole pound of weed. Old timey days, sir.
Sir, I appreciate the works of an artist.
This is the first time that I've actually become slightly suspicious with the doctor. Once I see the $20 for
Where
this
to get
piece
that
of
money
crap cross.
exactly?
I'm rich, bitch. I'm rich. I
It's
have
a
money.
secret.
On
Just by thinking it becomes reality.
What? Isn't that why we have mentions? Does it question our money?
Well, actually, Doctor, that is not why we have money.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was to spend for our survival.
And a young woman you guys recognize her, Jonathan and Professor Amber, as Susie, the individual who you attended with Gregory Shaw to see his wife. She goes to the center of the room and says, "No, we do not live our lives in the pursuit of money. We seek relationships and enjoying these relationships and becoming stronger because of them. Amen." And everyone in
Is
the
she
circle.
hotter than me?
She's cute, but no, she's not as good looking as you.
She has that going for her then.
She's a homo.
Wow. Sheesh.
Phew. Do I notice how petty the professor's being?
I'll allow you to.
Okay.
Because you know the professor well, yeah, you get it. But it goes right over the head of Susie as she continues to kind of guide everyone in prayer, taking some particular passages out of the book. She holds these up and goes line by line, very prescriptive as preacher.
Amber is going to pay no attention to the religious dribble and just hang out with her snakes for a bit.
I'm gonna get super close and interested in this and like praise God.
You join in the singing a little bit. Professor Amber totally starts tuning out, ignoring everyone.
Yeah, Jonathan is also he's gonna use the bathroom real quickly and light up one of those joints.
Sorry to God if you convert my snakes to Christians.
This is not Christian's faith.
Be hilarious if this entire Call of Cthulhu campaign was just a long con to get you guys converted to Christianity.
The whole reason that one shot was Wookiee's way of teaching us about the joys of Jesus Christ.
I'm already Catholic. I don't have to worry about that.
You have forgotten about him, but he has never forgotten about you.
I gave him 24 years of my life. That's enough.
Wait,
Oh yeah, you're paid. You're good. But a few moments pass, you guys sing songs, you're all holding hands, and you're really getting into it, and you feel almost high from the group fever.
Fever?
You feel the fever of Jesus himself coming upon you.
Is this the fucking Far Cry 5 soundtrack?
It is the Far. This is what it's shaping up to be. It's just Far Cry 5. It's a cult, and they have guns.
This is actually this is Juliana Barwick.
What? Oh, the song? Juliana Barwick.
Okay, does this have the atmosphere of one of those really soulful black churches where people are jumping around and having full-on seizures?
Yes, but whiter.
So
it tries to approach that. It tries to rip that off, but it can't do it successfully.
Yeah.
They don't have the nice big
more
black
awkward.
ladies.
Yeah.
Can't do it, fakers. Posers, but
Oh, I was hoping these would be orgies.
plenty of
that
organs,
might be
no
the
orgies.
That might be
Oh,
the
man.
other church. The one we're going to tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's two churches?
Yeah, this is the
There are many
blacksmith and this.
churches,
Oh,
child.
we're going to a lot of church services this adventure.
Oh, man. I don't know if I could do more than
Yeah,
two.
you're telling me. This is not the one that you're in love with. So anyways, Jonathan gets high and waits for the sermon to be over.
So you're
that he can
coming
talk
back,
shop with these people.
and you are barbecued. You come back in a cloud of smoke, and your eyes are beet red. In fact, some of the people
Hey.
do a double take because they think you are possessed.
Oh, yeah.
And right as they're about to say something to you, you can tell you're about to be called out. The front door slams open. Bam!
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Who's coming in the front door?
And in rush 4 big gentlemen led at the helm by the sheriff. All right,
Oh,
what you think's
Christian.
going on here? We're going to have to search you all for contraband.
Jonathan starts giggling. at the sheriff's accent.
Don't touch me without a warrant, or I swear to God,
Yeah, what do you think so funny,
Contraband!
boy? Hey, contraband, you got any on ya? And he starts like feeling you up and like patting down your pockets.
I'm gonna like slap the sheriff. And I'm like, hey, warrants?
Yeah, the Jonathan starts giggling now from the tickling.
Ah, Sweetie Slaker, you still think you're under the protection of the law, but I tell you, I am the
What?
law out here.
I'm the
Well,
law
lucky for
out
you, I
here.
don't need the protection of some fucking elementary school gym teacher. Jesus Christ, how are you doing anything with the state you're in?
Look, all right, I'm not proud of Oklahoma.
And
You know,
you shouldn't be proud. You should be very disappointed in yourself. You should feel very bad about what you have to go home with. You should be very upset about the fact that your mother spent 9 months gestating you, 18 more years raising you, only for you to come out as such a big-ass disappointment to her.
I am, and frankly, I'm a disappointment to her, and I'm wondering why she just stopped in Oklahoma instead of keep moving west. Like, you see
she
what a
knew she
shithole
took
this place?
Anywhere else it'd be a bigger problem than what it is now. Oklahoma was
man.
the only place people wouldn't find her disappointment of a son.
Wow, well,
Ouch.
that is hurtful, and I'm not going to say you're wrong. You're not wrong.
I was gonna shoot the man, but it sounds like you've killed him. Regardless.
The poor guy.
Wow.
Are you okay, man? I'm gonna pat his back.
Yeah, I offer him
He's
some
like,
weed.
"Are you
Think you
okay?"
need a hit of this?
You know what? No, I'm not all right. You know, this is some fucking bullshit. She really just tore me up, and I frankly, you know what? Look, man, and Bill like walks over to the sheriff. Look, man, it's all right. I mean, she's cutting deep. She's telling the truth, but you know, it doesn't have to. We can rise above this. We're not stuck here in Oklahoma. We can get out of here if we try hard and make something of our life. He's like,
You are
"No."
stuck here in Oklahoma. How many times have you gone outside of Oklahoma and found somebody else who's from Oklahoma?
I
stay
have an idea.
God damn it, she's right. And at this point, this big fat guy, Bill, grabs onto Bill. The sheriff grabs onto Bill and then hauls him over, like does a barrel roll with him and slams him onto his back, knees him into the back of the small of his back and starts handcuffing him. That's it, Bill. You're coming with us. No longer are you going to be holding these little sermons, you heretic. Only the Reverend will show the Jesus' light upon this town.
What
Can I,
the fuck just happened?
kick the sheriff?
Yeah, Jonathan's also very confused. A little too high for all of what's occurring here.
I'm just gonna let it happen. This is interesting.
Yeah, you go to intervene, Milk, and 3 of the people that the sheriff brought with him kind of like stand in between you and him. They're running interference, and they yank Bill, the blacksmith, to his feet and start carting him outside.
Yeah.
You're under
How
arrest,
big are the
Bill.
people interfering with my divine justice?
So what's the wife doing actually? Now that I'm, like after all this is happening, what is the wife doing?
Give me a spot hidden check.
All right. Nothing.
Yeah, you don't see her.
She wearing clothing? Oh, we don't see her at all. Okay.
I'm
Professor
running
Amber, what are you
after-
doing?
I'm running after Bill. If I can't get past these guys, then I'm gonna follow them. They can't get that far. It's not like they're very fit.
No, they go
Wow.
quite slowly, and they are constantly tripping and picking up Bill Schonenbaum as
What
they
happened
arrest him
again?
and take him to the jail. And you follow them, giving them insults like, you know, you're so fat, I can see you from Oklahoma City.
Oh man.
Amber,
Ouch.
stop it. He's dead. You're killing him.
Let them die.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but they arrest Bill Schonenberg before your eyes and leave you at his house. A couple of the people just flabbergasted. Eventually,
I'm
after
just
a few
gonna
minutes,
stay
drift
and
off.
wait for the wife.
Oh, that's how it is.
Oh my lord.
After a while, an older woman, at this point, a very old-looking woman comes down from the stairs and says, "Oh dear, you know what they're doing with Bill?
They're taking him away.
You know where they're
Seem to
taking
be
him
arresting
to?
him.
death.
We don't. Where are they taking him to?
Well,
Sheriff's
so-
station?
Yeah, probably had to take. I mean, the sheriff did arrest him.
I mean,
that's
I've
only-
been following
That
him.
does make
so-
sense.
What?
Amber, you would know that it is the sheriff's station.
Yeah, I sent a telegram to Amber asking her, like,
Send a message.
yo, what's up? You up, girl?
Yeah.
What'd that phone do?
Bro, we need to at least get like messenger pigeons or something.
Yeah.
But that will only work when you're. It doesn't work when you're. It works only one way. It doesn't work twice.
Get
Okay.
2 messenger pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a whole, like, we'll get Samuel to carry them. He's ripped.
Like
Carry
Samuel will
the whole
just be
flock.
bolting across the city.
Yeah. He sends them, and then they carry messages back.
Oh yeah, Wookie. About how many sheriffs they got in Oklahoma?
In this
The
small
state?
town, they only got this one sheriff, and it seems like he's deputized a couple of the followers of the Reverend, but in the city of Oklahoma, boy, at this point in time, they probably got a couple.
Alright, so... What are they doing when we get to the station?
Yeah, Amber, do you reply to my telegram?
Yeah, I tell you like exactly
okay.
what the coordinates are and everything.
Oh, okay. You said,
Not
you said
that you'd be able to
a
read it
GPS
with how
location
high
for
you
it.
are at the moment. I'm gonna relay the information to Samuel, and they'll be in good hands.
Yeah, I use old-timey Google Maps to navigate to the GPS location that she sent via telegram.
Ye
Yeah,
old
I'm
Google
just-
Maps leads you
Station
there.
with her. Ye old.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna relax you and get to know the family.
God damn it!
So Jonathan and Professor
Oh, it's just
Amber,
Jonathan, maybe.
you two
Well, yeah.
successfully managed to get outside the jail cell. You do see poor Bill's getting roughed up a little bit inside, thrown in a jail cell. Cutting
Is there a
back to
harmonica somewhere?
a what?
Harmonica?
Gee, he has one.
He's too busy being beaten up to start playing the harmonica quite yet.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
want the harmonica.
Oh, you're playing it outside of the jail cell for him.
Oh, a miniature violin.
But
Yeah, I guess I break out my flute as well when I play.
Guys built out a
little bit too,
sad
as
prison
we
song.
We sneakily watch them while playing our instruments.
All right, Doctor Who, back at the Shonenbaum blacksmith, Pearl comes down the stairs, and she is moving kind of slowly. It looks like her skin's almost in pain.
Oh my god. Are you okay, madam?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just something ever since the Reverend healed me. I got a little bit of trouble towards the end of the month, but I'll be feeling right as rain any time now.
You mind I have a look? I am a doctor after all.
Oh, well, if you think you can help. And she immediately takes all her clothes off.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And you see a 54-year-old woman with wrinkly, cabbage patch, cellulose skin. It is about, like, even though this woman is 54, she looks like she's 154.
Really?
She's giving birth to a number of snakes.
So are we talking like
Or
Gordon
turtles.
Ramsay's forehead wrinkles, or
Whoa!
That's a deep cut. Oh my god. Sorry,
Shots
Gordon.
fired.
Sorry, Gordon.
Well,
I don't want him as
Gordon
enemy.
Ramsay personally watches our stream?
Yeah, we've now alienated the Amish community
Huge
and
stand.
Gordon Ramsay.
Huge stands
Gonna
in the
wonder
show.
who is
The
left.
Amish and the Gordon Ramsays.
Who's fucking left?
Well, Doctor, is
it-
there anything you think you can do? I mean, ever since the Reverend healed me, he took care of my skin ailments. They don't hurt no more at all, but
I just look at her for a second. It's like, is her skin on her face also the same way?
yeah, it's all over her body. Down
Doctor,
here.
you want to do a spot hidden check to see if there's any bags in the house?
Wait, what do you want me to ask her?
You want to see if? Do you want to do a spot hidden to see if you can find any bags in the house to put over her? Her head?
That's mean.
Does
That's
she have like
rude.
that really saggy skin that people get when they lose a lot of weight?
Yeah, I think lipo skin. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, not just lipo. Like even if you, well, I guess if you lose it too fast, but like generally, yeah, the really saggy skin.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get like one of my wooden sticks, you know, and you check. And I'm gonna push her skin like to the side to see if it's gonna rip off or.
So you
But I
get
hope
a
it
good
doesn't.
purchase in her skin, and you push down, and as you do, you rip a good 3 feet of her skin from her back all the way down to the floor as it tears away from her. Give me
Ooh,
a
no.
sanity check.
Yeah, Jonathan doesn't know why, but he vomits at the police station.
Nope.
Jonathan, you good?
Roll a d6 for me. As
I
you start
feel a
to
disturbance in the force.
as you start to pull away at the skin on her arms, at her back, on her stomach, you completely remove all the skin on her body, an entire layer of skin.
Great.
Oh, so it's just layers. There's no blood, is there?
At that point, the doctor takes off his pants.
So I get
Yes. Now I'm ready.
3 temporary damage.
2 sanity damage.
2. Nope, sorry, that was I was trying to figure out how to do edit. Okay, there we go.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Doctor. I feel 1,000,000% better, like a very first day I was born. And you look
Be
at
gone,
her.
heathen.
What the fuck did I just walk into? Okay.
Shouldn't,
so he
shouldn't
did
the
this
doctor
to you?
shouldn't the
Okay.
doctor have to roll Constitution to see if he gets a boner?
You look at her, and she looks beautiful. This 54-year-old woman looks 20 again. She looks fine.
Okay,
Ah.
can I just say, as a doctor, as a medical professional that like treats health and everything, this is actually extremely fascinating, and this is like something I would honestly want to know the secret of. How did you?
Well,
gonna ask
I
you,
can't take
how?
credit. I give all the credit to Jesus and, of course, the good Reverend.
Jesus don't want credit for that.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my take out my medical bag.
No.
I'm gonna pull out a syringe and a jar, not a jar, but you know, like a
Test tube.
what's test tube? Yeah, test tube. And I was like, may I take some of your DNA? I need to know how this can save so many lives.
Well, that ain't my preferred method of you getting my DNA, but go ahead.
Oh no, we're gonna get the preferred method too.
It's like Jonathan's or doctor who's finally in the room with a naked woman.
Yeah, whatever. We've seen
not-
so many stuff. So I'm gonna take some of her blood, and then I'm gonna take a piece of her dead skin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wait until we get back to the college, and then put it away safely.
All right, go ahead and put those in your notes. I won't require a roll, as these are standard doctory things. Doctorines.
Doctorines? Dr.
Oh, but
Kid.
when it's standard biology things, biology roll, Amber.
Hey,
Well, you
if
wanna-
you can die doing your harvesting of potentially deadly snake venoms, I would like a roll, please.
It's a shame Amber has to roll before she gets an infinite amount of deadly poisons.
It is not infinite. If my snakes die, then what am I gonna do?
Well, I don't know. Find more snakes the way you found them the first time.
We
Let's
can't
go
go back to
around.
the giant snake pit.
That's true. Yeah, or certainly it would. We'd have to fill out an expense report. Deborah is terrible at those reimbursements.
Oh, by the way, Wookie, I wanted to ask, the boa and the other constrictor snake I got, about how large are they?
One of the boas is going to be enormous. If I remember correctly, in northern Borneo, it was scaring the hell out of the mess hall. So I'd say enough to eat a man. However, because of your blessing of Yig, you're carrying around this 100-pound snake easily. Like for
Like
you,
day
it doesn't
every day?
all day every day. Yeah, you make it look like it weighs like lighter than a feather, but as soon as someone picks it up, they're like, "Holy shit! I gotta put this down."
Is the other one not big enough to eat a person then?
Other one big enough to eat
Can it eat a deer?
Wow.
Like, not a buck, a regular doe.
I was wondering how you can get the antlers in.
Or
but
at
yeah,
least
I'd
a
say.
small child.
Oh, definitely small child. I'd say 2 small children, but a
2
deer.
small children, so about a teenager.
I'd say about we'll call him a spike. You could get a spike inside of this snake, but if you were asking for a 5-year-old, like one of these, to 6-pointer, and come on, that's a bit much.
All right, that's fair enough.
Kids these days.
Wait.
So they're about, the
much
larger
screen
one is
time.
at least 6 feet long, and the smaller one is around 3 to 4 feet.
Got it.
Coolio.
Mm-hmm.
You guys tool around. Doctor Who spending the night at the Shonen Bomb's house. You two make your way back to the hotel, pass the night, and wake up in the morning to a fresh day.
Oh no, I was gonna try to break a dude out of prison.
Why?
Because they arrested him on unfair charges.
When were we ever fair in general?
Professor Amber, please give me a
They
stealth
Good
check.
guys.
disrespected me is what they did.
Yeah, we're the
Okay,
good
there you
guys.
go.
Haven't you noticed? We're definitely the good guys.
Yeah, you're right. We are the good guys. We wouldn't nuke a whole damn continent.
No, we wouldn't kill hundreds of people just because it was
Hard success
inconvenient.
on the stealth.
Wow.
You're able to creep to the back of the jail in the middle of the night, and you find the body of Bill Schonenbaum, beaten and thrown in a pile of trash.
Wow.
So is he throwing that back or?
It's thrown in the back of the jail.
Ah, jeez. So I can just pick him up and go, right?
You could pick up his body, yes.
All right, I'm gonna grab him, start dragging him back home to the missus.
Yeah, and you make your way back to the house before sunrise with the body. What would you like to do with it?
Gonna try to take it in the house. If the door's locked, I'll just kick it down.
Yeah, the door's locked, but after a few kicks, you're able to bust the door in, throw the body onto the kitchen table.
What the?
Yeah, I'll
What is
say at
happening?
this point, Doctor Who, you hear the
She's
noise,
just gonna
wake
scream
up.
at the top of her lungs. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I'm gonna walk out with like this is like a regular robe, completely butt naked. Like, what's happening here?
Pearl Schonenbaum pokes her head out from behind you.
Get back there, bitch! We're not done.
Oh, yeah, that's enough for me for one night. Yeah, you have fun with that, good doctor. I'm just going to.
Oh
make
dear,
my
is
way
that my
out.
husband?
Yes, it is, ma'am. I got him from the prison.
What's wrong with him? He seems... Bill,
Oh yeah, he got beat.
Bill, would you get up here, please? I want you to meet the doctor.
Okay, that's what this
Okay.
is gonna be.
Yes,
You
I
three
think I might
have
leave.
fun.
This is
I
fun.
would.
I'm gonna go upstairs and get dressed because I know a dead body when I see one.
He's not dead. He was still groaning when I dragged him. He's cool. You might want to give him a shower before you do whatever I think you're going to do. He's very much alive. I know
You
what a
give
dead
him-
body feels like to drag, and this ain't it.
You give him a second look, and you're like, hold on. I think he is dead. He must have died while I was dragging him back.
Oh, that sucks. Well,
was-
do what you will with that.
It's just air escaping his corpse, huh? Could have sworn he was still alive.
He sounded like you.
That's why you need a doctor.
Well, doctor, if you're in the necrophilia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a deal breaker. If anything, I'm more interested, but maybe that's just me.
If you're into that, doctor.
Yes, I think I'm done. Samuel, take me home. Clap, clap, and I jump on Samuel's back.
Just hops into Samuel's arms. And he,
I
like,
just jump onto
Okay.
Sam's back. Just piggyback ride my way home.
Sir, oh, stop whipping me. Oh, God.
Cheerio! Faster, Samuel! I'm tired! Faster!
Wee,
God.
wee.
Whoosh.
See, that's freakier than what I have done.
It's debatable. Well, you haven't had sex with the corpse
It's
quite
just
yet.
your regular
so
narcissistic noble working as manslave.
yes. Should be quite
Hey.
expected at this point. This is the 20s.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get dressed. So, has he woken up?
You, being a doctor, give me a medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you notice he's dead as hell. They beat the hell out of him. He bled out internally.
Yeah. Wow.
Police
Madam.
brutality. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Well, have a dead body on the kitchen table. It's lovely for the decor.
You know what?
Chipped paper walls were really getting to me, but this is a nice thing to add.
I was like, what was that girl's name? I forgot her name. Doris? Dolores?
Oh, the girl you're having sex with currently is named Pearl.
Pearl.
Your name.
Pearl, come here. Let me try something.
Oh.
So I take out another syringe. I take some of our blood and I stick it into the guy's skin and squeeze it in and see if there's anything that weird happens with their blood in his
It's
blood.
doctoring done correctly. This right here.
Well done, Joseph Mangala. Nothing happens.
Wait
Amber's
a
gonna
bit.
walk out and go find some breakfast somewhere.
We got breakfast here. We just gotta move the body.
Nah, I don't want to be in this environment at the moment.
Professor
Hey,
Amber makes her
mate.
way out. What are you doing, Doctor? No reaction from the blood transfusion.
Nothing at all? Oh. What did he do to you exactly? Like, where did he touch you? Where did he put his stuff in you?
He touched her with the Holy Spirit, Doctor.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit, indeed.
Doesn't seem like the only one that's been touching the young miss.
Heyo.
Yep. So, I know, but I want to see where the properties of her regenerating is coming from.
Well, I had terrible skin problems before I saw the Reverend, and, well, he laid hands on me during a sermon, and ever since then, I've got a brand new, fresh skin every month.
He just put his hands on you and that's it?
Have you not had hands laid on you?
Well, yeah, but that's
You can touch
private.
your head or your shoulders or something. It's not nothing too big.
Okay, where did he touch you at, if you don't mind me asking?
If you got
You don't.
hands laid on you,
Take this doll. Could you show us quickly where
No.
the master touched you?
He just
Oh.
touched me right here on my shoulder.
I'm gonna look at
As
her shoulder for a
said.
second. It's like, is there anything like special, like a handprint on it, or what?
Right, there's fingerprints on her shoulder from the Reverend. No, there's no sign of, there's no sad normal birthmarks. There's nothing. No marks of any kind.
How did
It's
he
getting
do
cleared
to
up
you?
after she gets a new skin.
Alright, I'm gonna need to talk to this Reverend to figure out what the fuck he did to you. I need this technology. Alright, baby. And I smack her ass and it's like, I'll see you later.
Oh my.
Oh god, the poor widow.
Poor widow, she doesn't seem sad.
You notice that she is not too torn up at the passing of her husband.
Our condolences, ma'am.
I don't like this town.
Mm.
Yeah,
But you
You
make
should
your
go
way
to the
out.
big city. There's a lot of people that can use a woman like you.
No, stop it. Professor Amber,
Jeez.
where are you? Where are you, Jonathan?
I guess I returned to the hotel to sleep. Where are we now? I guess I'm a little lost. Is it the
Yo,
same
hopped on
night? Is it the next
Samuel
day?
and had
Yeah, I rode Samuel off back to the hotel where we were staying. But is this
Wonderful.
still the same evening?
No, we're
Is
turning
it-
days, and we're finding ourselves on the next day, early in the morning. Professor Amber wandering through the streets, trying to smell out a breakfast. We'll
I
say,
know, I'm going to a bakery and I'm going to a butcher shop.
In that order.
And then a campfire to cook said steak.
Samuel is fetching something for me. I'm luxuriatingly laying in bed.
catch a few. 5 more
Uh,
minutes. Gotcha.
Lube.
Just 5 more. Sorry.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna go to the church, I guess.
All right, Doctor Who, you make your way over to the church. Professor Amber, you make your way down the street, and you overhear some gossiping, some ladies, some attendees of the church, and they're saying to each other, "Yeah, Gregory, he ain't never been the same. He ain't sleeping with me no more. He sleeps under the house in a crawl space. If you can believe it, it's the weirdest thing ever since
Right back, guys.
the Reverend laid hands on him after his accident at the lumber mill. He's been acting a little strange."
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Amber's gonna like walk up to the gossiping ladies and like put her arms around their shoulders and be like, "Evening, ladies.
Oh, goodness, aren't you friendly? What's your name, hon?
Oh, I'm Professor Amber.
It's lovely.
I'm sort of new."
Lovely to meet you, Professor Amber.
Now, I overheard you talking about, what was it, your husband Gregory?
Yes, absolutely. That husband of mine, such a wonderful man, but he's been acting such a stranger to me lately. My name's Peggy. Nice to meet you.
Peggy. I feel like I've heard that name before. Well, regardless, it's nice to meet you, Peggy.
Nice to meet you too, hon. And as I was saying, it's just been the oddest thing. You mind walking with us, hon? It's we ain't going far. It's just we're actually needed to drop this off to my husband down there, but it's strange. Ever since he attended mass and had that accident, well, I'm gonna complain because I was there. I seen him. He was in a mighty terrible way. Probably would have died without the Reverend. I'm not a medical person. I don't know the facts, but I know what I saw. He was damn near crushed.
Ah. Well,
Anyway,
it does sound like a ruining circumstance. Yes, let's walk, shall we?
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you letting me lending an ear to my problems, but it's just that no one really believes me, and I tell them that he was almost dead, and I probably sound crazy to you, huh?
Oh, no, I've heard a lot of things in my lifetime. Actually, over the last year, I've heard a lot of crazy things.
Oh, what happened in the last year specifically?
Oh, it's nothing too much. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Let's get back to your husband.
Oh, well, like I said, he don't even sleep in my bed no more. At first, I thought it was something suspicious. Maybe he was fooling around on me, but I found out he was underneath the house the whole time.
Sounds like snakes.
Oh, wait. Don't be silly now. That would imply that Reverend is some kind of worshiper of Satan. And we all know that he follows Jesus.
Yes, that would be what you know, isn't it?
At this point, your party arrives. Y'all three ladies arrive at the lumber mill. The Straight Grain Lumber Company emblazoned above, kind of like in the spindly brass lettering. The timber is brought here on trucks, stored, seasoned, and then processed for sale. The company uses a range of machinery, including a tractor, forklift, and circular saws and bands. Kind of hear them in the background humming and whining.
Always enjoy the sound effects.
It kicks up. It kicks up like these disturbed pockets of sawdust. Hillard Fowler, older man, comes up to you, and he's got a furrowed brow. He looks perpetually confused. Oh yeah, how can I help y'all? Get you sold on some lumber? Interest you in some hickory, some oak? Oh, how can I do you for?
Looking for this woman's wife. Husband, I guess. This woman's husband, Gregory.
Yeah, Howard, get the fuck out of the way. Where Gregory at? Oh, Jesus, here we go. Your husband's in his usual. I'll go get him.
Howard. He's just trying to do his job.
A couple of minutes go by. You guys are continually assaulted with the whining of the saws, and after a while, Gregory comes out, and he runs directly at your party at a full sprint, like Usain Bolt 25-mile-an-hour status, and then stops about 2 feet away from y'all, like a good basketball check, like you almost fall over as a group.
Oh, how dare he?
Ladies, good to make it out here. But here, good to see you, Peggy. What can I do for you? What are you doing here at work?
Off the bat, can I tell anything off about him?
Yes, you notice that as he talks, he is stock still.
Does he blink?
No.
Does he smell like a robot?
You look at him.
It's not a no.
And while he does have these very jerky Mr. Roboto movements, you see underneath his flannel shirt, which is entirely too tight, he is just a ball of rippling muscle. You can see his six-pack through his shirt.
Oh my.
Peggy, I might be stealing your husband in a quick minute.
Well, I understand why you would, hon.
And Gregory Shaw takes the little lunch from his wife and gives her a peck on the cheek, lightning fast, and then does a half somersault backflip over to this log, this stump, stands on the stump, and then continues to eat his lunch. Very odd, quick movements.
There?
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna walk over to where he is.
Aha, yes, I'm sure you're interested in my amazing physique. It's only improved after the Reverend was kind enough to see that I had his blessing. Ha! Dare to test my strength? You want to see my agility, don't you? Let's have a contest.
Oh, God. What is the contest?
First one around the lumber site wins. Are you on your mark? Get set, go! Let's race.
I'm gonna walk 2 paces over and just be done.
You win.
Give me
I don't know.
The dex.
there's no athletics check.
There's a dex though. And strength.
Right, dexterity or maybe
Dex or strength.
Success on the dex.
So you walk 2 steps over. He walks 3 steps over before you can take a step and puts his foot where you were planning on putting yours, and you step on his foot. He's like, ha ha! Festus in Oklahoma, no doubt. Put her there. Oh.
Fuck him. He might know his moves.
I'm gonna ask him to sit down for a moment so I can examine him.
He
Not
immediately
even that
slams
type of
into.
doctor.
Yeah, he slams into the ground and crisscross applesauce and does not move, stuck still. It's like almost a meditating monk.
I'm gonna look him over, do that thing where squeeze his cheeks to look into his.
check his teeth.
Look at his gums.
Yeah, just checking all that.
Looks normal.
Check his eyes.
Look normal.
Everything.
Everything is not out of place. It is a normal human anatomy. The only thing strange is his behavior. He acts in very quick and deliberate motions and then stops moving.
What's his temperature?
As you're touching him, you notice that he is quite cool. It's just strange because he is jumping all over the place. You think he'd be sweating.
I'm gonna pull out my little corn snake, see what, ask for his advice on it, and be like, hey, don't you think this is kind of weird, though?
Corn Snake shrugs his shoulders and nods.
Shrugs himself. Yeah, cool enough. I'll take his little shrug and put it back in my pocket and be like, all right, sir, you said you were like this after the Reverend, let me guess, laid hands on you?
Hey, you hit the nail on the head there, hon. Yep, he did. He laid him on the hands, and, well, Fowler here could tell you what was happening. I was completely crushed by a log. It was pressing down on my sternum. My back was broken. Thought I was goner, much less I'd ever walk again, and the Reverend came, and I sprang up onto my feet, completely healed.
Why are you sleeping under the house?
Praise Jesus, I thought I was goner. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I thought that tree was gonna plant me into the earth itself. And Jesus raised me back up. He saw fit that I would walk again. Hallelujah.
He's just gonna mumble to herself, Jesus is probably the one who dropped that tree on you in the first place.
No, what? No. What? No, Jesus wouldn't do that to me.
It's all a part of the plan.
I believe that he has a plan for me.
It sounds like his plan was to kill you.
No, surely he just was testing my faith in that the Reverend was showing me the light of healing powers of Jesus.
Or maybe the Reverend intervened with the divine plans.
Absolutely he did. The divine plans of Jesus himself and the Holy Spirit working through the Reverend.
Which were for you to die.
No. No.
Ah, yes, whatever you say. Again, why are you sleeping under the house when you have a perfectly good bed?
Have you gone on the pilgrimage with the Reverend to the cave?
The what?
Yes, I went to the cave and I looked upon the wonders within, and I knew for a fact that I would follow the Reverend to the end of my days.
That sounds like a cult to me.
No, we follow... Come now, there are some sects of Christianity that are smaller than others, but now cult's a very strong word.
Cult is the correct word.
Well, I would argue with that. We find the faith...
You can argue.
We find that the faith the Reverend brings of us is true. We have seen its truth with our own hands. I mean, I myself am a living monument to the power of Jesus.
It's still a cult.
Well, by the way things are headed in this city, you might want to join my cult before it's too late.
It's cool. I got my own.
It raises an eyebrow at that.
Well, thank you for your time, Gregory. And actually, there is one more thing I would like to do. If you could sit still again for me.
Absolutely. And he does like a quick jerk left, jerk right, straight. Stops moving.
And if you physically can, close your eyes.
Slams his eyes closed.
Oh, jeez. She's gonna reach into her bag and like bring out one of the paralysis venoms.
Okay.
And quickly jab it into his neck.
He opens his eyes. Oh God. Well, what are you doing there, Missy? And he reaches halfway up to like grab your hand, and as he's like closing his hand around your arm, it freezes halfway.
Cool. Am I able to get him?
Yeah, he's completely frozen, and he's like starting to foam at the mouth a little bit.
Great.
Hey,
how about like a wheelbarrow?
what are you doing, my husband?
Nothing, ma'am. Just taking him in to the good doctor for a more thorough checkup. He'll be perfectly fine. Home before 6.
As long as you get him to stop sleeping under the house, all right? You know, you got my permission. Get him home by 6.
And she pulls a 180 and starts walking away.
Will do, ma'am. I'm gonna try to dump his body into a wheelbarrow and like make my way back into town.
Yeah, with Jonathan and Doctor Who, you guys heave, man, ho, and get him into a wheelbarrow and start walking down the street. You
Were we there?
in a wheel.
Yeah, I was still sleeping. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
and I went to the church.
Yeah, I'm here by myself. Do I need strength to put a full-grown man into a
Well,
wheelbarrow?
At this
remember-
point, Jonathan has woken up and is wandering around wondering where the hell everyone is. But
We'll say Fowler gives you a hand. He sees you
Yeah, there you
struggling,
go.
gets him in the wheelbarrow. Hey, you're gonna help him, right? You're some kind of big city doctor, right?
Of course.
Give me a fast talk roll,
Fast
please.
talk. Oh fuck.
Well, all right.
Oh, no.
Make sure you're careful with him. I'm gonna let his wife know that.
No. You don't have to let her know anything.
Fast
No,
talk.
no, no.
Well, Peggy's a
Yeah,
good friend of mine.
push it.
No.
push it.
We don't want to worry Peggy any
Push
more
it.
than we already have.
You can push it.
I will attempt to push.
I just think it's better if his husband. What? Nope.
Wow. Oh my God. You can spend some luck. Spend 3 luck, and you can make it.
What if it just gets worse from there? Ah, fuck yes.
Wait. Did
Succeed.
you can spend 3 luck to get the other thing. You can't.
Doctor Who's right here. So the second roll, the 63 versus the 60, that would have been the push. So you can spend 3 luck to succeed at this fast talk.
Well, then I guess he's gonna. I don't want him to tell Peggy though, so this is gonna suck.
So just you got it. Just spend 3 luck. You're fine.
Nah, it's cool.
At this point, he's kind of like following you. You're trying to like quickly wheelbarrow away, and he's like walking after you. Well, hold on now.
Here's
Like,
my fallback skill then. Can I seduce him?
yeah, you can give him charm.
Hard success.
Oh wow.
Ah, dang it. Well,
I
look,
can't resist the charm.
I can't just have you take my employees. I got to go talk to the
He's
sheriff
gonna
real
like put her
fast.
finger up to his and be like, shh. If you could just let me do it this once, I'll make sure it's worth your while.
And he takes his hat off his head and like starts clutching it to his. All right, just this once. You make sure he's okay though. Just this once. You're right. Just this once.
Will do.
And he walks away, but throws you like a couple glances over his shoulder.
Blow him a kiss. Blow him a kiss.
Yeah, she's gonna blow a little kiss.
Oh. Yeah,
Ah,
you
shucks.
make your way down the main street, and we'll say as you're making your way down the main street, Jonathan and Doctor Who are stumbling out for their day, and they spot you walking down the street with a gentleman in a wheelbarrow.
And
Oh,
they're
what the
body.
hell do you? Why are you bringing bodies
Merv.
everywhere? What is wrong
Oh my
with you?
God.
How do you always have to kill everybody?
He's not dead
Yes,
this
is this
time.
one dead too?
No,
Are you
he's-
sure? Are you
he's
sure
well
this
and
time?
alive. I'm very much sure. I put him here myself.
You sounded very sure last time as well. But all right.
I was very
I'm
sure
gonna-
last
I'm
time.
gonna-
It's only because
gonna
it was
check
dark
it. I'm gonna-
outside and I was mildly caffeine deprived.
I'm gonna check him, make sure he's not dead.
Yeah, you check him. He's paralyzed. You are familiar with the effects of the paralytic venom of Professor
you did
Amber.
that. Okay, what did you want me to do with this strapping young man?
So apparently he was touched by the Reverend over there, and
Uh-huh.
he is exhibiting some very odd behaviors. He
Right.
has very outstanding agility, in all honesty, but his movements are very rigid.
What do you mean by
almost-
agility? What did you do to test his agility?
Nothing like what you're thinking. We raced.
You raced? No, I don't even believe that.
Yes. He was very quick.
Mm.
He can also do backflip.
Alright. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So he's a gymnast in the sense. Okay.
It's think of if you had a
okay, well let's take this somewhere where we can actually look at him. Is there a park or a place we can like examine the forest sap?
Yeah, you guys kind of wheel him back into a side alley behind the inn, and you take a closer look at him.
Okay, so what happened to him? The reason why he got his muscular pecs.
And you lift up his shirt, and it's pretty easy. Like, you just essentially touch the shirt, and the buttons burst off of it, and it reveals this cut. Think Brad Pitt in Fight Club, only more so ripped. Think of The Rock.
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is who is in this wheelbarrow. You're like, how the fuck did Amber wheel this guy? Okay, anyway.
It was constantly carrying around 100-pound snakes.
Alright. So I'm gonna take out my knife. And I'm gonna cut him a bit to see if it any healing properties. Just a tiny cut.
Yeah, you give him a little nick and he bleeds.
Okay. And let's wait to see how long, if it like starts to coagulate right away or it just bleeds slowly, like normally though.
Slowly bleeds. After a few minutes, it starts to coagulate and clot up. But you look at him and you meet eye contact with him, and you see the twinkle of his eyes is terror. He can't move. He thinks you're about to slit his throat and drink his blood.
Mm.
Oh, you can still see and hear. That's always great.
It's horrific, as you guys.
What you? Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, man. She's the one that brought you to me, and I'm just checking if you're alive and not mutated.
And he kind of foams in your direction, and as he horribly fears for his life as you examine him, we're going to take a break.
All right, that works.
Okay.
This will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
We'll be right back. Do you need a heat-seeking missile for your enemy's wedding? Well, then we have sponsors for you.
Do you churn butter? Do you spurn electricity? We've got a whole new show for you.
The Amish are hiring new farmers.
Oh, God.
Are they farming wheat again? Because if so,
Yes.
I want to buy some stock.
I'd buy if they were.
It was the 1920s. We should get it on the ground floor. Something tells me a whole 100 years from now, it might almost be legal there. If not now, then when?
Something tells me I have to go and tell an upcoming John Lennon about his assassination.
Yes.
I don't know if he's popular yet, but
I can't help but feel like there's a man
does
right
he
now in
exist?
Germany. There's a young man in Germany right now that needs killing.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, oh my God.
I know, we've been traveling all over the world yet, and we have not killed Hitler yet. Shame on all of us.
A woman named Paula Hitler.
Yeah. Well, we're in Oklahoma, getting closer to the South. Senator Hitler. Senator Beauregard Hitler. Probably need to kill him too, just to be sure.
I think I saw a thing the other. Like, why does it always kill Hitler and not fuck Hitler's mom and like have a different kid or like strand Hitler's grandpa on an island?
That's an idea. Just bully Hitler more, bully Hitler less. Send Hitler abroad to England. That way, the Charlie Chaplin mustache doesn't get just ruined for all generations.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
I know. Not that I would have said it's a good mustache, but at the same time, I mean, it does seem sad that this poor Charlie Chaplin has this one haircut, and now no one will ever look at him and think he's not doing a poor 30-year before Hitler impression. It is sad to know that none of us will ever be able to grow our hair in a particular fashion due to one man.
A single man.
I think that was Charlie's bit, actually. He was making fun of Hitler for being a bitch. It's like, I will wear this mustache, but I will take this mustache back from the fascists.
He was then thrown into the gas chamber. I quietly await the day when human experimentation is legal again.
Hey! Panic stricken, handle business, not a joke, yeah. Manners missing, travel different, no control, yeah. Time to listen, time to zip it, keep it closed. My description, highly gifted, take some notes. Yeah, lack of interest, why'd you visit? Hit the road. Yeah, I'm kinda twisted, so keep your distance, be a ghost. Yeah, see, I'm inventive, but quite the menace. You ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories, here we go. Yeah, I went from nobody to kind of famous. Hide my plaques inside a closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health, where's my mental health? Diagnosed with OCD, what does that mean? We'll gather around. That means I obsessively obsess on things I think about.
Hen?
That means I might take a normal thought and think it's so profound. Ruminating,
Get out of here, metal.
do the same things. If I don't, I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are patient.
Fucking beat.
It's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and know when to blow it. They come out and know it, they don't even notice the flow. So cold you would think it was slowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You gotta admit it, I'm very devoted. I'm out in the rain, but it don't always always so hot. Hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews or go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading. Let it fade, yeah, let it fade. Once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere and all the fans embrace it. Then the buzz will surface again, it's part of my operation. I don't need advice from my doubts right now, end of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth. Better tone it down, close it now. If you make a sound, I'ma change it down. Funny how they be acting loud, coming unannounced, floating round. Man, the kid is wild, pretty wild, true. I'm kinda funny, but don't really show it. I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself in a language that's foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but hate to be normal, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Remember back in No Name, I said fan called. Told you I hung up, it kinda felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah, think he took offense, he kinda seemed off. I texted him that night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said the song sucks. Feel the symptoms, couldn't miss him, wrestle with them, then I pin and flip him. Brought some back up, nowhere, you should get some. Who you dissing? Mood is switching, don't come in the kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this, hold attention. Soul is bending, no pretending, open-ended, low percentage, so demented. Whole consensus, flow tremendous, no apprentice, dope incentive, show intensive, so possessive, tone aggressive. Watch your step when I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day.
Oh boy. Hoo-wee. I tell you what, man. I tell you, hoo-wee.
I'll tell you, we.
Boy, I tell you what.
Oh, you got some weed already?
I stay supplied. These guys are the ones that are picking up from the Amish.
Thank
Does
goodness.
the Amish have all organic weed?
It's good stuff. No chemicals. Very, very clean burning. Tastes good when you smoke it.
Well, that's nice.
So you guys continue examination of Gregory Shaw.
I'm gonna look him in the eye and say, what happened to you? How did this happen? Who did this to you?
Boy.
Where is he?
Where
is she?
Where is Martha?
He continues to just foam at the mouth a little bit, and he looks buff. You notice that like the back muscles on just on his shoulders are like wound in on himself, and you touch them and they're like as hard as steel.
And
Wow.
Amber's over here like rubbing up and down on the guy.
Yeah, Amber's getting a little entirely too handsy, and Doctor Who, you're
Can
like,
you check
hey,
below,
stop.
please?
And Doctor Who like starts handsing him up too entirely too much. It's clear that he just wanted to get Amber off of him so he could get his hands on him. So
It's my patient, damn it.
You gotta fill up Pearl.
You didn't want to fill up Pearl.
Because Pearl isn't as muscular.
You don't know that. You haven't seen her naked body.
I've
Oh,
seen
have
her.
you?
It's not nearly as impressive.
what are you shooting, Jonathan?
Oh, I'm not trying to shoot anything. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this to work on my phone. Yeah, I just shot myself. It's too much.
Okay, so-
Jonathan puts the gun up to his head but misses.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You'll
No,
get
I'm
that
just-
away from him.
I'm just trying to see if I can get this to. Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha,
sir,
gotcha.
Here, let me have that. I'll reload that for you.
Samuel, no.
Please. Please, Samuel. Thank you.
If your employer dies, who'll pay you?
Samuel gives you like a quick wink. Oh, not to worry, I put the safety on.
Ah, yes, good man, Samuel.
He starts juggling the gun.
Alright. I hide behind the steel-plated man. Please stop playing around with your guns.
Which guns? And I flex again.
God damn it. not
Please.
this again.
Okay, if he does that, he has to drop the check a dex check for the weapon.
I didn't say it was impressive. I just did it.
Well, let's say like you're able to kind of give a funny like a handgun twirl. Like, give me everybody a spot hidden check, please.
Yes.
Who? The doctor?
Everybody.
All folks.
Right?
Gotcha.
Again, look at that bullshit. Yeah, upgrade that. Oh, do we get the plus 50 now, or do we get at the end of the game?
Go ahead and take
I
your
did
plus
not-
50.
Oh my god! Look at this. So close. Oh no, it's for whatever reason it seems to double hit every single time I hit it now.
What's the plus 50 for?
So in
skills.
the previous game, I gave you an additional 50 skill points to add to your characters. I'm also giving you an additional 50 skill points this session for a total of 100 skill points. So please add
Oh, I
those
know
to your
what this is
characters.
Going for.
Ooh, okay.
You may do so now,
Oh, yeah.
if you so choose.
You put the rest in my.
Professor Amber, please re-roll a spot hidden check. Jonathan, as your compatriots Doctor Who and Professor Amber continue to poke at this exceptionally well-cut lumberjack, you see a throng of people going down the street.
I point them out to my kids. Amber, Doctor. Seems to be a
Amber,
hubbub.
without need, Jonathan points out, but you do see as well the throng of people going down the street.
Mm.
Do you
Well,
think we
they're
should
not
follow
following
them?
us, right? Oh. Nope. No, that's
Do you think we should follow them?
what about him?
What
I
about
feel
him?
bad for
What are
him.
you doing with this very cut man? Exactly what is it that you intend with this gentleman?
Doctor, how long
Is
is
there
he going to be?
something that you wanted me to do for him or something? I'm not sure what you wanted me to do, honestly.
I want you to check him over. I couldn't find anything, but I'm not that well versed of a medical professional.
How long is he going to be paralyzed for?
That's what I'm asking you. You're the doctor.
You don't know your poisons?
LOL. Well, I don't
Uh,
remember which snake it came from.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna do a medicine check and see how long he's gonna be.
Go
And
ahead and
if
roll
he's
medicine
going to
check.
ever get up.
Hard success.
You know exactly that this gentleman's going to be a bit stiff for the rest of the day, but after an hour or so, he'll start to he'll be numb in every limb, but he can do that legs of sleepwalk after about an hour.
Okay, so it's gonna be an hour. I guess we could cut him open and see what's inside.
If we have more questions for him later, we could have Samuel take him back to the hotel.
Well, he's too fucking ripped, man. You're gonna have to put more.
No,
Okay,
Samuel's pretty ripped too. We've established. Samuel is cut. He's got a vicious V. He might be able to take him.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go into my medical bag, take out some pills of what's it? Cocaine. It's cocaine pills to help you sleep. But he's like, okay, Samuel, you're gonna want to take one of these pills. You want
Oh my
to
god.
get a
Samuel,
spoon
no.
and you want a little bit of water. And you want to boil it up. And then you're gonna use this syringe and you give it to him so he doesn't freak out when he starts after an hour. Do it after 45 minutes after the before the hour ends.
Understood,
Okay?
sir. This brings me back to my college days.
Feel free to have as
Yes.
much as you want.
Oh,
yourself.
very generous, though. Thank you. I promise only a tad, just to keep me alert.
Yes.
I pull aside Doctor Who real quickly, and Jonathan lets him know, if you're going to coke out my manservant, just to realize he is an 80-year-old man, and if his heart explodes, you will be responsible for hiring another one for him.
Oh, God.
Can it be a woman this time, or does it have to be?
Can
a
we
man?
not
We'll
kill
cross that bridge when we get
Samuel?
there.
I like Samuel.
Yes, we don't need to kill Samuel. I'm just saying that if Samuel's heart explodes thanks to you coking him out of his mind, you will be responsible for replacing.
Samuel, no!
He knows his stuff. Don't worry. Trust
I'm
Samuel.
to go along with Samuel just to,
There's dust everywhere.
oh god, survey the drug usage.
Amber, we need you. No. We must follow this crowd. It could
But
get crazy. here.
Samuel!
Samuel will be fine. He's a professional.
We
You
cannot
didn't hear-
afford
he
to
was-
lose washboard
he went
abs
to-
that
he-
rival
he-
diamonds.
He was in the Great War. He knows
Yes, he
his-
was in the Great War. That's exactly why we have to go through now. So we can scratch out the man.
He'll be fine. I trust the man. He was doing quite a bit of coke.
I'm
the
a
first time I
doctor,
met him.
damn it. If I didn't think he could take it, I wouldn't have given it to him.
Yes, the first rule is do no harm.
We don't know if you're a certified doctor.
I pulled
This
out my
is true.
wallet, and I was like, it says certified right there. Certified doctor.
That's
it just
not-
says it. It's just been penciled in on a flashcard.
Ah, yes.
There's a,
Why would I get paid by the school to teach students if I wasn't a certified doctor?
Because you threatened them.
I don't threaten people. I examine
just
them.
use old time Google to search for Dr. Death, and then let me know about doctors. All right.
You guys make your way
That's
down
neither
the
here
street,
nor there.
blending in with the
Yes.
crowd of people, and you arrive at the First Church of Christ the Redeemer. And what was a white painted wooded building with a spire now lies in a smoldering pile of black ash.
Oh,
Gonna
Reverend-
take up a bit of the ash, put it in a bottle.
Is there a what do you call it? A pantry? Not pantry. What do you call it? The thing that goes down. Basement. There we go.
The what?
Is there? Because
It's
this is
burned.
Oklahoma.
It's burned to the ground.
The
There's,
cellar?
Yeah, the cellar. All right.
there's,
There's
a cellar
no
that might be
tornado
covered in the
shelter
rubble.
now.
I know. All right.
It's Oklahoma.
Is he standing amongst is the Reverend standing amongst the ashes of
He is.
like
and
completely
he is
naked?
No, he is being surrounded by a throng, the same throng, in a thong. No, wait. He is surrounded by a big group of people, which is swelling. You or a party kind of joining the back of the few stragglers still running up. And he's
No, I'm
addressing
going
the
up
crowd.
front. What do you mean? I'm going straight to him.
All
Like,
right,
oh
yeah.
my God, my lord.
Yeah, you make your
God.
way up, but he's addressing everyone, and it's almost like a raptured preach, like a sermon he's holding, and he addresses everyone. He's like, "Today is the day we will test your faith in the wilderness, and we will travel out and see what the Holy Spirit has in store. Can I get an amen?"
Amen.
Sure.
I raise my cross
Amen.
in the air. Amen.
And there's
What
about
does the guy look like, by the way?
Reverend Kornfield is a very humble looking gentleman. He's a little portly. The corners of his mouth continually turned up in a slight smile.
Does he look
Awesome.
trustworthy? Like, would I feel safe leaving my children with him unattended?
Yes, in fact, he would be your first choice for a babysitter. Very upstanding appearance, very clean cut, like smart haircut, and he's wearing the collar.
You know, if you weren't aware of all the women in town that have apparently started giving birth to snakes after me. Otherwise, very trustworthy.
Yes. Alright.
Now follow me, children of Jesus, into the wilderness where we shall test our faith.
Jonathan pats his pockets real quick to make sure he still has his sandwich and the bottle of water.
Oh, was I able to stop at a bakery and a butcher shop?
Yeah, absolutely. You had time to do that. Jonathan, you do have your provisions. Professor Amber,
Yes,
what are you
sure.
trying to pick up?
Oh, I was trying to get a donut, and I
Wait,
was
do they
trying to
have
get.
donuts?
I was trying to get the old timey equivalent of a donut, some hardtack.
Ye olde
Uh,
donut?
Ye olde
Ye
donut.
olde donut.
Oldie donut, and about
Do they have
5
sandwiches here?
no. I was trying to get 5 to 6 pounds of beef for my snakes.
What? Fuck, man. How you
I guess
gonna
we've
hold it?
established that the snakes weigh hundreds of pounds, so
Yeah,
another
I
like
guess.
10 pounds of... Isn't that crazy?
Okay. Well,
How much? Well, how much does a regular do, right? So for the regular,
but they don't
regular,
eat like regular meat. They eat like creatures. Like they have to move around. It takes time for them to eat.
no,
meat.
if you give them just regular meat, they'll eat it. They'll just be more. I don't know how to explain what they do. You can give them dead meat. It just has
Yeah.
to smell like meat.
Right, they're not like cats. They don't need...
Professor
They don't care if
Amber,
it's a-
They don't get off about hunting.
you successfully make it into Ye Olde Dunkin' Donuts and buy as much as you want. I'll even say you can buy a ham and cheese croissant for Jonathan
real?
and Dr. Who. Oh, yeah.
Amber, get me
Cup
one
of
of those,
coffee.
please.
Oh
And
yeah.
on your way out of there, you stop by the butcher and grab like a big hunk of meat, and you try and hand it off to the boa, who kind of like arrogantly turns his nose up at it and slithers off your shoulders for a second, drops to the floor with a thud, goes over to
Like that wet thump.
yeah, like, whoop. Slithers over and crawls up into the rafters of the butchery and then starts dislocating its jaw, unhinges its jaw, and then fully consumes a hanging deer that was hanging up in the rafters.
Yeah.
Ah yes, that was none of my business, sir.
It's like on the young buck side. He actually doesn't notice. You're successfully able to kind of like, hey, hey, whoa, hey, over here, look this way. Well,
Look at
like
this.
slowly,
My legs are
foot by foot, the snake consumes the deer and then slithers back outside.
Are my other snakes not as picky?
Yeah, he just the enormous one.
God. He's had to be the outliner.
Yeah, man. He's the big guy. He's the boss of the little ones.
He doesn't do much. He kind of sits around.
Yeah, he keeps you company.
Oh, jeez. Well, as soon as he's done, the obvious deer-sized bulge in his stomach. God, it was an extra, like, 110 pounds.
Nicely done.
It's going to
What
take
do
him weeks to digest that.
It's not his fault.
Probably. a
This is
little
more weight I
biased.
gotta carry around this guy, am I right?
Sure,
Jesus.
why can't you just have a snack like your brothers?
He should do like a sound with his snake mouth. like
Could
insulting.
be worse. I was under the impression he was about to eat the butcher. So.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would have been preferable to eating an entire deer.
Well,
What,
probably not.
isn't that the same thing as it would? You know how fat a butcher is? That's just fat. That's not calories.
It wouldn't have been healthy for him.
Who? The snake or the butcher?
And you guys discuss the finer points of snake dietary habits as you venture out into the forest following the Reverend Kornfield's procession.
Yes.
Reverend.
Singing Christian songs as we march.
Who has food and who does not?
We all have food. What
Jonathan
do you mean?
has food.
Jonathan specifically got rations. I believe Professor Amber would have had the opportunity to.
Oh,
I'm sure the good doctor just has lots of booze.
Yeah, that's how I would eat it. And then she also did get me a sandwich.
A croissant.
A croissant. I do crave I'm usually all liquid diet anyways.
But yeah, Boogie, I already told you. I went and got fruits.
Fruits? What tree are you from? Fruits. They're only good after.
Necessary daily vitamins.
This is where, and I pull out some champagne, and some champagne. This is how I eat my fruits.
Mimosas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I would
Classy.
prefer not to be inhibited the entire, expedition.
Myself, that said, a mimosa sounds lovely, Doctor.
God
There you go,
damn.
sir.
If we're starting the party.
Yes.
Our God is an awesome God.
Samuel, if you could, shut up your employer.
Did Samuel come with us, or is Samuel watching over the?
No, he's watching over the guy. Remember?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
getting coked up.
No, I don't want to leave Samuel.
Oh, he'll be fine.
The paralyzed guy is fine.
No, he's gonna run away.
Yeah, Samuel was in the Great War. He doesn't need to walk about in the woods. He's 80.
Man.
He'll be
And
fine.
then we
Let's
hear
have
Samuel
a party
talk
for
about,
once.
"Oh, they're in the trees."
Not to be his mother. Sheesh.
He's busy
No,
ironing.
I just
my
very
underpants.
much enjoy Samuel's company. He's the only other
Yes.
sane person in this party.
Frankly,
Wait,
we'll forget
wait,
that Samuel
wait.
didn't come with us, and I'm sure he'll be. No
Here.
worries.
I'm sure he'll be running by us naked, like, hello,
Samuel's
sir."
kind of like a Pokemon. I just clap my hands, and all of a sudden he's there.
So the first bit of the walk goes by. You guys are in good spirits. You're having some mimosas. You got snacks, donuts, croissants.
Croissants.
And then another 2 hours go by.
Ah, damn it. I don't have any more orange juice. Did you get any more, oranges?
Are there any orange trees growing in Oklahoma?
You look around, and unfortunately, you just see dust and sand that used to be fields, but now is sand.
Is there any animals
Tatooine
nearby?
out here.
Was that Doctor Who?
Is there any animals nearby?
You look around, you don't see anything, and you notice that there is a bit of a tension as you continue on the Reverend's path.
I will continue to look for scorpions. I know that.
Give me a
I
spot
was trying to
check
look
for
for, like, a-
scorpions.
I was looking for like a bunny or something because I want to eat some bunny.
Doctor
right
Who,
now.
give me a bunny check.
Yes. Wow, we suck. No, I'm pushing it.
I see absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, more of those little tiny scorpion tracks, but no scorpions. Doctor Who, you look around and you can feel little beady eyes on you. You don't see anything, and then you turn
Cock my
really
gun.
quick, and then you see some. It's a little
And I
bunny.
shoot.
Give me a shoot roll.
Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you blow a little
Shooting a
tiny bunny's head off.
Monster.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I'm gonna take my knife, cut it open, take out the organs and stuff like that. Keep it hard, and then take off the fur. It's like, hey, does your snakes want one of the furs or anything? I toss them aside. I don't know.
I don't
And,
think they can digest that.
but they digest everything. What are you talking about?
They don't digest everything.
Oh, they don't?
They
How
don't.
how do they get the meat?
They digest the parts they can, and they pass everything else. So they do digest the meat after a really long time, but they can't digest bone and hooves and fur.
Yeah.
Poop them
All
out.
right. Cool. That's cool. All right. So I'm gonna like pour some liquor on it, and stick it on a knife on a stick, and then light it on fire.
All right. That's like this improvised cooking technique.
What if he doesn't cook it fully? What if he could
Are
just
we all
like...
still marching while this is going on?
Yeah, you are continuing. There is no pause being given. You guys are continuing the trek as this is a bit of a test of faith. There's no one stopping. There's no water being drunk except for you guys on the sly.
Water.
Yeah, I'm quite a bit of water. Did anyone give pause when a good doctor pulled out a gun and shot the bunny?
You got some glances back, but everyone is pretty enraptured, and some of them are singing songs as they go, and the Reverend is quoting call and response. And the Jesus, Lord our Savior, said, "Praise unto thee." Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
No.
What?
Jonathan is breathing very heavy by this point.
I'm gonna go
Too out
to
of
my
breath.
brothers and sisters. Like, do you want something to eat? You look famished.
No, good doctor. I do not need anything. I am sustained by my faith.
And I take a bite in front of them. I understand you. I
Oh.
like you.
Yeah. Jesus sustains me, and
I continue eating and eat out chewing, and it smells so good because the liquor is a spiced rum I used. So it's
I believe that the Father will. Oh,
like, well, since you don't want any.
but you continue. Who does not have rations? I'll say that Doctor Who, because you're successfully able to hunt, kill, and somewhat cook a rabbit there. You don't have to make this Constitution roll.
I thought everybody other than Amber has rations.
Like I said, I have fruit.
Jonathan's. What do you got?
I brought a sandwich.
Right.
Plus
you
I
have
have the
you
ham
have-
croissant.
Okay, so the ham croissant at 4 hours. Okay, so 8 hours in, you guys finish off the last of your rations. This turned into quite a bit of a march, and you guys set out early at dawn, but you guys are pushing late afternoon now
Oh my god.
into dusk.
Ooh. I need some of my liquor. Give me a second. I drink some of the spice liquor. Spice rum.
Ooh, Jonathan's feeling all right still.
Good. Okay.
Oh, we're doing Constitution?
You had rations, so you do not need to roll. I believe
thank
Jonathan did too, but he's super successful.
I did, but
this guy.
Jonathan...
He just want to eat all his food right away.
Jonathan's saving some of his rations. We walked all the way out here. We're going to have to walk all the way back.
Amber ate her stuff from the bakery and a pear.
That's not going to give you any meat on your bones.
I guess we have the 10 pounds of meat that Amber is lugging.
Oh, yeah.
What? We can always fry that up if we need to.
To that. We haven't. Oh, you know what? I should like put some.
Back to my other snakes.
Just 10 pounds of hamburger steak.
Is there any light at all in the distance we're walking towards?
You guys approach as the sun goes below the horizon, a large cliff at the bottom which this overhang is a cave, and your group approaches the cave.
I know.
Oh yes, is this the cave Gregory was talking about?
Gregory.
Yes.
Praise
Yeah.
the gods!
Oh God.
I'm gonna take out my flashlight and take a sip of my brandy and then I look. What do I
You
see?
approach, you look within, taking a good hearty swig, burns. Peeling the flashlight within the cave, it doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. You take a step forward, and you're immediately met by a rushing of wind. Whoosh.
Whoa! Calm the fuck down! Jeez, Whitmer. Damn. Is the earth on its flow again?
Doctor Who, give me a climb or a strength roll to make it through this wind that is buffeting you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. You're able to... The wind rushing, making your hair blow straight back, making your cheeks like flap.
I'm gonna take another sip of my
Walk
brandy.
behind Doctor Who and avoid having to do any of the work myself.
You
Alright,
approach
I'm
the
fine with
cave
that.
entrance, Professor Amber, and you're expecting to be blown the fuck back looking at how difficult this is for Doctor Who. And you try and get in his like slipstream, and you step out to the side, and there's no wind for you. There is
Oh,
no
dang.
resistance at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk, my guy.
The fuck?
Yet Jonathan also runs up behind Amber and tries to get in her slip.
Or is it trying to push me back or something?
Yeah, you're
You're not
almost
worthy
thrown
to
out.
enter the cave.
In fact, you feel like if you had not, if your hands had slipped as your grip had let go, you would have been flown like 500 feet up into the air and then just launched like a broken bag of glass onto the forest below. It was like
I
really
wouldn't feel that, but I got
forceful.
an extreme success, so I don't feel nothing wrong with me. It's just a little bit of wind.
Pumping iron.
It was a
Doctor Who's been
hard
working out.
strength roll to succeed, so you barely hung on there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was a tough roll. That was a scary one. Jonathan, you
Yes.
also approach the cave entrance and expecting, you're looking at Doctor Who practically crab crawling through this entrance. You kind of get in the same posture, but you feel no resistance.
So it's... Oh, okay.
I'm gonna grab Amber and see if that like stops me from having to make it out because I'm in contact with her or Jonathan. To see
I
if
would like
it
to
still tries to push me.
Harassment.
Sexual harassment. Panda.
Panda. Oh, Panda, right.
Yeah. So, Jonathan allows the doctor to grab.
You don't feel this wind. What about the other
yeah.
people?
What wind? Why are you acting so funny? There's nothing coming out of the cave.
Is he getting pulled by after I touch him or something?
He's having no problem, and after you're able to cross the threshold of the cave, the pressure does subside. Not entirely, but you're not struggling any longer.
I'm gonna take up my cross. Pay back, demons!
Oh,
What's
God.
happening with the rest of the church goers? Are they having the same trouble, or?
Some of them are. Those led in by Revered Kornfield look like they're pretty easily led into the cave. Some are having harder trouble. It's almost like some of them don't believe really, truly deep down.
Well, I truly don't believe.
Yeah.
And look at me.
As
I'm just
opposed to, unlike Amber and I, who are very all in this new religion of ours.
Oh, yes.
There's some snake shit going on here, I think.
There's some powerful snaketry at work here.
Why are you the guy that's the only one that doesn't get wind blown at you? Sheesh.
Should have drank the punch.
I didn't drink the punch.
You
That was
should
your
have.
problem. If only you'd given birth to a couple million snakes, perhaps you'd be in the same boat as us.
But no,
Oh, that punch. That,
the one time you decide not to drink.
Yes.
Well, it didn't look safe. So I didn't...
All right, I
After
got you
forcing
guys.
it down poor Jonathan's throat.
Yes, the man who at gunpoint forced me to drink this in my own house and then refused to himself.
His own house after having
Bastard.
been betrayed by his manservant.
Yes, betrayed by everyone around me. It's all right, Doctor Who. You'll get what's coming to you.
I already am, technically.
Well,
No,
this is just the start.
You'll forgive me.
Someday, perhaps.
Never.
We have smoked quite a bit together since then.
Mhm.
All right, I got the
Oh.
map up. You guys continue down into the cave, and it turns into this murky, damp, bit of an odd smell down here as you continue.
Mhm.
Making your
I'm
way
gonna-
back.
We
I'll light
talking
up the
damp
doobie.
smell as in like fresh after rain, or damp smell as in somebody's basement after the flood?
I'm gonna light a doobie up and have it smoke and like.
The latter. It seems like there's been a bit of a water damage down here, and the cannabis is helping.
Yes, yes.
When is it
Keep me
not?
warm. Do you need some, Johnson?
Yes, please don't bogart that shit, sir.
And I hand him to it, but this is the sprinkle stuff with the cocaine on it. So
Ooh,
enjoy.
good stuff,
Mhm.
Doctor. Thank you.
Why do you two insist on being not in the right mind during these things?
It
Well,
makes it
I
easier
think-
to
I
deal
think
with
it
the
saves their lives. It saves
yes,
their lives.
deal with the Lovecraftian horror of our setting.
I quite
Why
enjoy
Why do you run into danger?
for science.
What?
What science?
Made quite a few scientific discoveries, which
Me
are probably
too.
95 high.
Yep. I made a discovery of the female bodies just recently.
Oh god.
For science, of course.
Of course.
You all
I'm pretty
continue
sure that was
towards the
just
back of
for-
the cave, and Reverend Kornfield leads you in hushed tones says, "Behold."
So it smells like water and damp down here.
Water.
What do we see?
What's that thing to the side? Across the bridge.
Yeah, I said
You see a body on the ground.
I can't quite make it out.
And as Reverend Kornfield leads you closer, you see
It's
the
him.
spitting image.
We realize we're all by ourselves. Lost.
You
this
all
cave.
are deep in this cave with Reverend
Forever.
Kornfield and about 10 other loyal followers. Some might say fanatics. And he shows
probably
you
be
the spitting image
Some
of
might
Reverend
even say
Kornfield on the
cultist.
ground.
Praise God!
Look upon me and wonder. Know that I have been risen from the dead by Jesus himself to spread the word.
Well, wait.
that
If you had risen from the
body?
dead, wouldn't your body
It seems
here?
ever so slightly sacrilegious, I must say.
Can I check? Can I like move closer and check his body, like secretly or something?
As you do so, some people rush around you, fall to their knees in prostration, and are doing the, like arms above their heads, bowing, raising back up.
Oh yeah,
bowing.
I'll do that. Actually, I'll do exactly that, but I'm gonna be like super close to the body so I can examine it.
Can I walk over to the dead body?
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
where we're at.
Doctor Who, give
No,
me a
they're
medicine
on the
check for the
regular.
dead body. And Professor
Yeah,
Amber, your walk over, what are you doing?
I'm also checking the body.
How so? Just a spot hidden, examine it that way, medicine?
What? I just want to see what's up with it.
All right, give me a spot hidden check.
Then Jonathan wants to scope at the sea and see if, while we're all distracted with his body, if there's anything creeping up
Oh
on us.
God!
Success.
One more. There we go. I better push it. Oh, Jonathan.
So close.
Coast is
Jonathan
cleared.
squints ever so slightly.
Nice.
Doesn't get much better.
Impressive.
But by squinting ever so slightly, you can
Really had to
see
focus
just
those
ever so
eyes.
slightly more than a second before.
Coast is clear. You thought the coast was clear, and you confirm it.
Yes, the ghost still looks clear. Very clear.
Professor Amber, you look over the body and you see a fine film of dust on top of the corpse. You're sure that this thing is dead, and it's been dead for a while.
Whoops, I'm sorry.
This is great music for this.
Who brought the disco music?
About how
Samuel.
long is a long time?
Well, I did a medicine check and I succeeded, luckily, the second time. So we'll find out how long he's been dead.
Is it like trees where you can cut them open and count the rings?
Yeah, I think people are like that, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds familiar somewhere, somehow.
Usually you'd be able to tell by the decomposition of the body, but seeing as how he was kept in a damp cave, he just kind of naturally preserved himself. Those are going to be really hard to tell.
Well, what do I find?
With that medicine check, you find that the man lying on the ground looks a bit older than the Revered Kornfield that stands erect, quite alive over his corpse, getting a bit of double
If I push
vision.
on his body, if I push on the body, does it go through like the? Does the thing? Is it like flat, like the skin was like shed off, or it's actually like a stiff body?
You approach the body and reach out to touch it. Roll a D100 for me.
Alright.
Actually, I'm sorry. Roll a power roll.
Oh man, I already failed one of these already.
When you're powerless.
Power roll. We can't even increase a power roll. Oh, thank God! A stirring success. Extreme.
You go
Oh,
up
does it? Okay.
and
Sorry.
place a hand on the body, and it is cool to the touch, and you feel the power surge through this body into yours.
It's power? Wait, what?
You feel... You're not sure. It breaks your mind a little bit, but just touching this body, you fall to your knees and immediately close your eyes and start praising Jesus.
Wait, I thought a success. Doesn't that mean I succeed?
You
This is what was
succeeded
supposed to happen.
in touching this body.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright then. Yes, pray God.
And you touch it, and the current that feeds through this body into your own is electric. You almost vibrate and shake, and you're unable to stand on your feet. Your brain clouds over. You practically have a seizure.
And people
I need my cocaine.
got the Holy Ghost.
Jonathan and Professor Amber, you look over and see Doctor Who collapse onto his knees and start speaking in tongues. I need everybody to make a sanity check.
For what? Well, this is a normal day-to-day thing. He does this every day.
He's talking in tongues all the time. It's not that crazy.
All right, I'll excuse it for milk.
That's
Professor
fine.
Amber's really rationalizing this well.
Jonathan's a little freaked out, but honestly, he's been smoking and drinking, and he's seen Doctor Who do weirder things at this point. So,
You want to spend a luck on that, Doctor Who?
No, I don't.
All right, go ahead and roll a D4 for me.
D4. Got 4.
4 sanity damage, please.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button again.
Jonathan and Professor Amber, what are you guys doing?
Not touching the body.
yeah, not touching the body. I don't know. I guess Jonathan's just kind of standing there. He's making sure that the pistol in his coat is cocked and locked.
I'm looking for spiders and scorpions.
Jesus Christ.
Spot hidden check.
I need some of that weed, Jonathan. You need to save me. My sanity. Oh, nice.
Don't look at me. You have all the weed there, Doctor.
You look around, you don't
Perhaps
see
you've smoked
anything,
enough.
and then as your eyes come to rest on just no in particular corner, you see a red hourglass.
Oh yeah, boy.
Red hourglass. You mean like the Santa's red or the?
Black Widows.
Or like a Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna find myself a jar, figure out my backpack.
What is with you and your poisons?
It's the smart way to do things.
Whoa! You could touch this body and feel the magic in your
I'm
soul.
not touching none of that.
Feel the Lord's soul. Feel the Lord's power inside you.
I'm cool, man.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I guess Jonathan's gonna go up to the Reverend.
You gonna touch him?
And
Do you see
Oh,
now the power of Jesus? He can heal you. He can save you from death.
could he save us, then who is this dead man here?
That is me. I
If
am
that
the
is
one
you-
you see before you on the ground.
Respectfully, you can't be in both places, so if that was the Reverend, then what the hell are you?
The Lord Jesus works in mysterious ways, son.
Sure, but even when
Praise
Jesus
God.
resurrected,
Praise
his body
Jesus.
came with
Praise
him.
Jesus.
You look down and you see between this gentleman's leg, the Reverend Kornfield on the ground, is a cloaca.
Well, what?
Oh, that's
Oh.
okay.
For
That's
what?
a cow.
What kind of animal is cloaca?
Oh wait, cloacas are snakes and chickens. But I guess for
Yeah, I
us,
guess.
it's snakes.
Why is this man's weird multi-purpose dick hanging out?
I would
What's
appreciate
the clothing
you.
situation?
He's naked, completely nude.
Oh.
I would appreciate you treated this holy sacrament as its respect it deserves.
Yes! Take off my clothes!
Can I put the spider in the jar?
You successfully placed this really huge Black Widow spider in a jar, yes.
How would you talking?
So then, Reverend, have you never had a penis?
I'm fine down there, thanks for asking. And he like grips himself.
That's
Like-
mean.
This here is a holy symbol of the Redeemer.
No,
Which
that's a
one?
cloaca.
Not that particular part. I mean, this body as a whole is a holy symbol of our Lord.
I don't-
Praise
just-
the Lord! So wait, can I like get out of this trance anytime soon?
After about 10 minutes, your senses return to you slowly, but you're finding it hard to talk.
Amber gets kind of bored, so she has one of her snakes carry an apple.
I really
Wait.
want to check out that room over there.
One of your snakes does what now again?
Giving it an apple and having it walk around the cave, like interact with people, offer up the apple.
Oh, it's like balancing the apple and like kind of,
Oh, no, it's in its
And-
mouth probably. Like, yeah. Do you want?
Lots of
All right.
the snake
Assassin's
wanders around in between people and under their legs, and it passes through them unharmed, but they are not paying attention to that. Their attention is enraptured on this
Corpse.
body on the ground. They never seen anything like it. I mean, the Reverend's standing right there in front of them. How can it be there on the ground, lying dead, and be preaching?
objection. Not the Reverend.
Don't make no sense.
I'm gonna
that,
go.
right?
I'm gonna go to the fire and I'm gonna light the fire and sit down and take a drink because damn, that was fucking experience. That was an experience. That was an experience.
And now Doctor Who's cursed.
Why would that be cursed? I just touched a little bit of power. It's not the first time I touched some power.
Doctor Who, you do feel different. A current has gone through you, and you feel a blessing of a particular
Magic?
some kind of old world god upon you.
Really? I need to touch some people, see if they turn to snakes or de-skin themselves. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, so I'm gonna sit next to somebody and like shank them. Well, not shank them, but like cut them with a scalpel.
How hard are you cutting them?
Not hard, just quick, like really quick, like you know, if you just do it quickly, it doesn't really fill it. It's
Give me a stealth roll.
all the like, yeah. Huh?
Stealth roll, please.
South row. Yeah. I need to check if I have the power. Oh, bitch. Oh, well, whatever. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, you full on Jack the Ripper, pull your scalpel back, and just start stabbing over and over again one of the prostrate worshippers.
And then I put my hands on them to check.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, save me. Oh, my God. Rebirth me like you rebirth the Reverend. Oh, God, I'm being stabbed. Please, God, no.
And I'm going to put my hands on his an injury that I stabbed him multiple times with.
He continues to bleed through your hands.
Now you gotta
Praise God! Nope, nothing. Oh,
Nope.
wow.
Just keeps bleeding.
Why aren't you working? And smack him.
As unfortunate as the circumstance is, it gives the Reverend a moment to show us the divine power the Lord Jesus has.
Oh yeah, that works too. I examined it. You know what my power is? And I take out another scalpel. I'm just joking.
Dr. Hoot, no, please. Away from the body.
Body. All right, yeah. We'll look at the divine Reverend. Show us his rightful. Oh my God, I can't speak. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Reverend, do your thing.
Reverend holds a little bit of a prayer ceremony. Everyone else, including the doctor, in his fit of faith, rolls around a little bit, and you all emerge after about a half-hour prayer from deep within the cave.
Is the guy dead from the blood loss?
I'm assuming you didn't stab the shit out of him till he died. I thought you were just testing whether or not you could heal him.
Yeah. Like, is he still bleeding? Has he not been
Yeah,
healed?
you can't heal. You can't lay hands. You did not get that blessing.
What the fuck did the snake god do for me? Damn it. All right,
Yig is
hey,
a mysterious
dude.
god, all right?
I'll make sure to pick up my snake on the way out.
Can we, does anybody got a cult examine my power levels? Is it over 9,000?
Far from it.
Uh-oh. I thought I had more in the cult, honestly.
But you guys emerge out of the cave, walking back up and into the night forest.
Excellent.
I want to look for scorpions.
Spot hidden check, please.
More scorpion tracks.
2 scorpion tracks this time. Son of a bitch is taunting you.
There's actually a scorpion on her head.
They know I'm looking for them.
Watch me.
Now, my fellow worshippers of Jesus, my flock, let us return to Bingham with the good word, so we may spread.
Do I have to follow them? Can I stay and examine this cave?
Yes, absolutely, and I think that's actually where we're going to call tonight's session.
Oh. I
But-
never got to find out what's in that cave bedroom thingy.
Oh, there was nothing in there. That was just part of the map that I got.
Oh.
Yeah.
On the next session, will I find the scorpion?
Maybe. I just want to know if that guy's gonna bleed to death from walking.
He's not as important as the scorpion.
I didn't say he was important. I was wondering if he's gonna die. Yes or no. I care, damn it! I care about my victories. Do we get 50 points every game, or do we get just special?
So we're actually running a Pulp Cthulhu game, and I had you guys originally roll up normal Cthulhu characters, and one of the differences between Pulp Cthulhu and standard Cthulhu is you get twice as many skill points because you're supposed to be like an Indiana Jones type adventure hero.
So that's why the danger was crazy.
That's why the danger was crazy. Not only that, in Pulp Cthulhu you get about twice as many hit points too, so...
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
and in this particular adventure module, you guys are experiencing like campaign-ending horrors every single episode, which I love. It's like a Monster of the Week kind of thing, but...
Yep.
I'm tired of these sanity rolls. At some point, we have to do it.
So, like, we get double, so does that mean, like, we have 48 HP then?
I think we already doubled our HP the first time.
I took
we
care
went,
of
like-
yours, yeah, for you.
Alright, cool.
I'm still not very healthy, but
I am very healthy. Don't jinx me with your witchery.
It's dependent on
Well-
size. It is, I think it's your con and your size added up together times 5, and
not a very large person.
yeah, that's going to determine that.
Calling on size.
But yeah.
Where's my
Soon I will gather up a large
Oh,
repertoire of poisons
size?
that I can use.
Divided by 5. Wow. Oh. thank
Times
you.
5,
Alright.
not divided by 5. Or is it divided by 5? Damn it, math. What have you done to me?
You think there are poisonous plants in Oklahoma?
Ain't nothing grows in Oklahoma.
What about potatoes?
The poison spuds?
Poisonous potatoes.
Yes. Like, venom is great and all, but I'm tired of having to get closer to my enemies.
You're in luck because you have a special gift from Dr. Gonclavus waiting for you.
Oh yeah, that's a doctor dude that I was with in the military base.
Different guy. I actually looked that up. I was like, is that the same guy? No, different. Okay.
It
different guy.
sounds like the same guy. I wonder if they
Um,
still keep in touch.
That Dr. Gomez in, I think it was Bolivia you guys were in.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so type of poisonous plants in Oklahoma are. Wow, that's actually a good amount.
I'm guessing hemlock.
There's azaleas, autumn crocus.
Oh, you talking about that autumn kush? Bro, that shit is toxic.
There's also called a castor bean. That's actually a beautiful, very beautiful flower. It's a daffodil.
I didn't
yeah,
know
daffodil.
I had castor.
Yeah, foxgloves, this one you might like. Deaf camas. Deaf is in their name.